La pantata! If Manny Boy hadn't written that in the chat, I probably wouldn't have laughed. So, yeah. Anyways. Hello, everyone! Wait, let me say hello to... Hello, Manny Boy. Hello, Zapatito. Hello, House of Leaves. Hello, Macacuso. Hi, Revanquist. Hi, Ghost. I met Revanquist yesterday, you guys. Hi, Marsh. Hi, Betty. Ya los voy a pagar directo. Okay, wait. I feel like my camera is too high, and I wanna lower it. So yeah, okay. I'll be really honest with you guys. I have not been sleeping well, like at all. The insomnia has been insomniaing lately. So yeah. Let's get the earrings out of the way. Today's are pretty normal, but they're very special because my friend Mikita gave them to me. They have little butterflies. And I guess it's a lily, like a lily of the valley, right? Isn't it pretty? I think it's very pretty. And hi, no one to blame. It was the highlight of the conference. Oh, not gonna lie, I got really happy when I saw you. I felt starstruck. And I have the keychain safe. Because I don't want to lose them, especially, like, here's the thing about my shrine. A lot of the things on it were things that people got for me because when they see Tartaglia and Zhongli, they think of me, right? And I don't know, that just makes the shrine all that more special to me. And I put it on the shrine, the keychain, so thank you! Thank you! How you get a proper sleep tonight. I hope I get a proper sleep tonight too, but honestly, the chances seem quite slim. Even though I'm like very fucking sleepy, I can't sleep. I can't sleep, you guys. You don't sleep? Wow, what a surprise. Yeah, I saw you were having trouble sleeping. I feel you. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me lately. Like, it's been like this for a few weeks. I won't lie to you. Like, it's almost been a month. I want to say it's been like this for like a month. But this last week, it's gotten really bad. Because I will literally go to sleep early. Like, yesterday, right after I went to Comic-Con, I took off my cosplay. I showered. I ate something, like, really soft, warm, so that I would get sleepy. And I went to sleep, like, at 11. I fell asleep. But I woke up. And then I stayed up and I was like tossing and turning. And I don't know why. I feel like anxiety at that time of the day. I don't know why. Like there's nothing happening. But I feel as if like something just awoke me. And I'm getting anxiety. And then I fall asleep after a few hours. But I can't really sleep a lot because I have to wake up. So yeah. Take care of yourself. Don't force yourself to sleep. Hopefully you sleep much better tonight. Thank you, Sabatito. Thank you. Magic 8 Ball says, Outlook is not good. Have you tried melatonin? I've tried everything. My dad got me these sleeping patches too that have melatonin on them and a bunch of other things, and those also didn't work for me, unfortunately. Like, I've tried it all. The problem is not that I'm not sleepy. Like, I take the melatonin and it makes me sleepy. I just don't sleep. Like, I might sleep for, like, an hour, but it's almost like, I don't know, it's almost like I get palpitations. It's really strange. It's very strange. Hi, Rose! Are you okay? I'm okay. Maybe the silence makes your mind race? Maybe? Okay. Oh no, that's not good. Oh no! I can't tell you guys what just happened because someone's gonna be weird about it. So you guys are not gonna find out what it was. Reading chat! And not knowing how to relax. But here's the thing, like, for example, last night I felt very relaxed. I had a really good day at the con, and I did like a whole ritual because I really wanted to sleep. I felt tired. And I slept again. I fall asleep. I just wake up after an hour or so. Like, because there's nothing going on. For me, it's like, I always call it to-do list anxiety sometimes. Actually, do force yourself to sleep. It doesn't work like that. Sleep with music, I can try. I can try. But anyways, sorry for talking about my qualms with sleeping. There's no solution at the moment, so that's why I'm here. I was hoping that maybe by like being here streaming and talking with you guys, I would, I don't know, be more at ease, perhaps? I don't know. Sleep with some Metallica? Come on, tell us. I want words about it? Wait, about what? I already forgot. No, actually, I have a playlist just for sleeping. I used to sleep with, like, ASMR videos, like slime ASMR videos. Those I really used to like a lot. But I stopped because there's barely any Wi-Fi in my room. And it doesn't, yeah, it just keeps buffering. Mis alarmas sí suenan. Sí. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna be for this stream because you guys know that sometimes I'm really sleepy and I get like sleepy drunk. But also sometimes I'm really sleepy and I get like, I don't know. So this is kind of like a mixed bag here. It could be anxiety. You're used to the chaos when you can actually relax. You get stressed out, but the unfamiliarity. I don't. Thank you for following. But wait, why aren't the alerts making sounds again? I thought I fixed it. I tried it before the stream. But it says active. Everything's supposed to be. Ooh. 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 I don't get it. I don't get it. But thank you for following, Plasma Muffin. But anyways, as I was saying, I don't think it's anxiety because of that. I don't know. The palpitations are random. They're very random. They kind of feel the same way. Has anyone here ever taken statins? They kind of make the palpitations I get are very similar to the palpitations I used to get when I was taking statins. Like, I literally feel my heart racing, but my mind can be fine. I wake up and my heart is bothering me. I feel like I'm taking statins. Reedy tit! Yeah, my Wi-Fi is out right now too, but the stream keeps pausing. Oh no! Yeah, this is the only section of my apartment where there's like, I don't want to say good Wi-Fi because you guys know my stream always crashes, but it's fine. It's fine. Que tengo que escribir. Hi, Ishmanga, how are you? I'm gonna be honest, Shotty, I feel like streaming is making it worse. I don't agree. I didn't stream yesterday, and I felt like shit. Can't hear Pando either, fortunately. Why was your beef with Pando? The things that happened on your floor that you couldn't tell us about? I want to be weird about it. My sock broke. And you guys can't, like... You guys can't see it. But if I turn this... Yeah. There's a hole. There's a hole, you guys. There's a hole. I'm eating Chick-fil-A right now. Anyone? I love the Chick-fil-A fries. Me when I dress... But if I eat that right now, my stomach is gonna implode because I just ate, like, pasta with tomato sauce. And tomato sauce always gives me heartburn. And I had to take, like, double the dose of my medication. Because I was getting heartburn! Ah! Really tit! Me when I drank a C4. Is that one energy drink? Sometimes I hop in bed and have, like, a mini panic attack for no reason. And it pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie, stress over nothing. It's embarrassing. Yeah, for me, sometimes I have experienced that. But what I'm experiencing lately is, like I said, I fall asleep. I just wake up. Because of the palpitations. It's annoying. Comic-Con was alright, but they always suck. I had a really good time at Comic-Con yesterday. As good as Wi-Fi as we can get in esta colonia. RIP. Ah! Answer is more often not physical instead of mental. Yeah, but there are some physical factors that might. Yeah. Please take care of yourself. I'm fine. How was the con yesterday? It was so much fun. I'm not gonna lie, I bought stuff. I mostly bought stuff for other people, but guys, look at all the stickers I got. These were all stickers I got at Comic-Con. Isn't it cute? Look at this one. You guys can't see the holo, but it's holographic, I promise. It's holographic. Look. Ah! And this one says caca. It's really cool. It's really cool. It's really cool. I did not find a green cup. I was actually looking for it and I did not find one. I already made my... I'm sorry if I'm being boring today. I might get energized. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'm just kind of existing. Okay. Ta-da! Oh no, something fell! But yeah. These were things that were gifted to me in the con. It was really fun. And I didn't actually see that many people that I know yesterday. Like, everyone was going today. I saw Rivankist. I saw Vitivero. I actually saw Nari Likes Pizza. She actually saw me. I had never spoken to her because I was kind of shy to talk to her because she's so talented and I'm so not talented. And I just felt like unworthy to speak. Reading Tit! Hey, that's my wife, Rose. I really enjoyed Comic-Con, even though I went by myself. Going Friday was so much more chill, and there was a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, not gonna lie, there was a lot of cool stuff. I went with my best friend, and she's not as into geek culture as I am. She is, but you know, but it was still really fun. We just kind of bought a shit ton of stuff from Artist Valley. Drop the name of the sticker store so I can check it out tomorrow. Which one? These are all from different artists. This one's from Ichineko. This one's Kawaii Hops. This one's also Ishineko. This one's also Kawaii Hops. This one's from No Mizu. Yeah. I forgot. I also got a print from this artist. Art by Rauleza. I already put it on my wall because it was a Zhongli print. So, yeah. No, wait, mañana. Hi! Pero no, wait, mañana. Okay, wait. Reading chat. I got lost. I got lost in the chat, you guys. Also, Rivanki's had a Reza shirt, Manny boy. Actually, that was like the only Reza thing I saw. There was so much Makima merch. I did not see a single like Reza sticker or keychain. Everything was Makima. Did you buy Tartaglia stuff? Believe it or not. Well, I got a keychain of a fox because it reminded me of Tartaglia, but I didn't see anything with Tartaglia that I didn't already own. So I just got that one Zhongli print. Here's the thing, I go to a lot of cons here in Puerto Rico. A lot of the artists I have seen before. So if they release something with my babies, I will purchase it. So yeah, I want stickers for my laptop. Bro, there's so many good stickers this year on comic. I don't know what the fuck the artist did this year. Usually the stickers are kind of like, okay, they're cute. But this year, it was crazy. Like, I got my friends so many stickers. Oh, I think the viewer attacks are not... Yeah, they're not making sound! Anyways, as I was saying, the stickers were really cool this year. And I got Ivany a bunch of alien stickers because for some reason a lot of artists make alien stickers. So yeah, bought a couple of stuff too. I also bought a print from BT Vero's shop because I always like supporting my fellow cosplayers. Dude, I saw her too, but I thought it can't be her. She wasn't going Friday. Actually, the thing is that she approached me and she was like, because we've never talked in real life, and I'm talking about Nati Likes Pizza. She's the biggest cosplayer in Puerto Rico. One of the biggest cosplayers, like, in general, too. Anyways, she approached me and she was like, "Ah, I'm a big fan of your work." And I was like, "Thank you. Are you Natty? You're Natty?" And she was like, "I'm actually undercover." And I was like, "Okay, yes. Oh my god." I was like kind of like shook, not gonna lie. No, Comic-Con is over tomorrow. So yeah. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You're talented. Thank you. I don't feel very talented. I got some Ishineko Sonic stickers a while ago. I love them so much. Not gonna lie, like the stickers that she made this year, the Shikawa ones are so cute. Where are you from? I'm from Puerto Rico. Man, fuck Makima. Yeah, why the fuck is there so much Makima merch? Where's Reze? At the During print and the Capitano key charm, I bought it from Ishineko. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's all support Ishineko. Let's go. Let's go. Did you see anything, Cat? I feel like I did, yes. Yes, I did. I did. Because of the Caitlyn Evi, I did. I saw like stickers and keychains. It was in Artist Valley, obviously, but yeah, which is the best part of Comic-Con. Wah! Mex dosas! Thank you for following! Dance on my balls! I have to make the sound effect because I don't know why the sound is not working. I thought it was OBS. And I updated OBS and I tried it before the stream and it worked. But now it's not working. Vagina. Really? Christina, hi! How are you? Did Nadi tell you who she was? I'm curious if she broke. Yeah, she did tell me who she was. But she was like, it is me, but don't tell anyone. And it's like, okay, you're good. I did not tell anyone. Anyway, she like, undercover house, she was like wearing a mask. So yeah. Stream? What? Reading tit! Anyways. I'll bring Sancho. But guys, I'm like semi-low energy today. So if I'm like not doing my usual bits, gomenasai. I just kind of need to exist, not perform today, so... Sancho! Cho. Get some IQ points, chat. Come on. Everyone, IQ points. Pew, 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 pew. Why does bro look so concerned? Why does he make that face? He never makes that face unless I hold him up to the camera on stream. Like, even when I hold him up to my phone camera, he doesn't make that face. Maybe he's reacting to you guys. He was just like, sorry, Sancho, you're beautiful. I'm sorry, I wasn't making fun of you. Oh, Cho. Anyways, I'm driving BRB. Be careful with driving, texting, no texting and driving. That's a unit. He has a very healthy corgi body. He can see all of us somehow. He can. His IQ is so high that he can, in fact, do that. He knows everything. Sancho, you're a genius. Sancho was also alive for every historical event ever. He's pretty important. He's a really important guy. And he's very... Wait, I feel like I need to show you guys his magnificent face. Wait, Sancho. Quédate. Oh, shit! Oh, no! Okay. Quédate. Sancho. Do you guys see what I'm saying? He's very smart. You can see it in his eyes. No, he wasn't there. He wasn't there. No, Sancho, don't go. Look at them. Aquí. Aquí. Yes. Yes. Wanted to let everyone know my Discord was hacked and I got banned on Discord for the hacker did, but I also got it fixed, so I'm no longer hacked. You can message the mods about that, by the way. Obviously, because like when people get hacked, they send like things that are not okay, like we ban, but you can appeal the ban if it was through hacking. I'm fucking chatting and driving. That's completely different. Don't! No! How? I don't know how Discord works. Wait, are you not able to like try to join? Like, wait, what? I've never been banned on any Discord. Like, what happens? What do you see? Like, how does this work? Can anyone? I should be the one to know this, not ask you guys this. This is why I have mods, because I'm stupid. Ah! Anyways, I thought about like doing no sleeves and putting these on, but I put them both on and now I don't like how it looks, so I'm gonna take it off. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. So yeah. May I ask where you got your cosplay from, B? The one from yesterday? AliExpress. I can't contact a mod on Discord. Oh, really? The channel just disappears? What's your Discord handle? I love your fit. No! It was a good idea. Okay, wait. Because here's the thing. I thought it looked like an extension of like the sleeves. Like, me lo pongo, I put it on like this and like that. That was the vision. Did you see the vision? I don't know. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know fashion like you do. You're literally the most fashionable person I know. Like, I feel like my outfits are like, when I'm next to you, es como que, Dios mío. Reading chat. I'm here for the handsome lady. Thank you. Hello, YHT Monin. I can't log in. My password got changed. I never verified my email. Oh, no. Oh, no. Prepping for the con tomorrow. Hoyoverse cosplays are quite overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, they are. The one I wore, the cutting one, wasn't actually that difficult. That's why I chose it. But there's other cosplays I've had that my mom is helping me put them on for like over an hour. And that's like without makeup, without anything else. That's just the cosplay. Like, that's crazy. Me seeing the vision. Gracias. I'm reading tit. Oh shit. If you don't know fashion, then I'm fucked. You saw my fashion journey on the streams, though. You know that I would just, like, put on whatever for streams. Honestly, they were just kind of grandma outfits. But now I'm trying. Today, it's not that good because I'm very sleepy. And this is an outfit that I'm repeating, low-key, except for this part. But yeah, this is an outfit repeat. Oopsie doopsie. I wasn't very creative with the combinations. Also, thank you. No, I really mean it, deadass. I always see the vision that you're going for. Y con las canciones, como que, exactly. Hi, Toon Link. How you spell that website for cosplay? AliExpress. It's just ALY Express. AliExpress is not really a store. It's like they have a lot of stores. It's like Amazon a little bit. So do be careful. I saw AI art at the con. I also saw a little bit of AI art. But it wasn't as bad as another con that I went to. I don't even... Was it Sekaiyu? There was a whole stand at one of the cons here that everything was so obviously AI generated. And it wasn't even like, you know, subtle. Because there's some AI generated art that you don't recognize that it's AI until like you really inspect it. But no, this one was like... It was so fucking obvious. It starts off like put on a shirt and pants and put these 3 random belts everywhere. And every time I put a Genshin cosplay on, all I can think is like, this person, this character wakes up every day and puts like 1,000 straps everywhere Like, that's crazy. Genshin cosplays are impossible to put on, but no, dead ass, é imposible. I always have to ask for help. The box fit was nice, bring it back. I never did full-blown box fits on stream because people wouldn't understand them. People wouldn't understand the genderless aesthetic. But thank you, Manny boy. I sent my Discord in the chat. If you're, wait, you sent it in this chat? Oh, I just saw it. Wait, I'm gonna send it to the mods so they can see. I don't know anything about Discord, but I'll ask them, so no worries about it. I'll keep you updated. Hi, Luck Maxing! I think I see less AI art than other years. Yeah, for sure. I didn't see that much this year, but I did saw one booth that had it. Was there more AI art than less comment? No, I didn't see that much AI art, honestly. I only saw one booth. We are so back again! Praying that I don't get to go through hell putting on a Flint's cosplay. Wait, did you get it? Did you get it? Reading chat. Los cuadros esos que son como thick, they always, yeah. The fucking who is that for? Like, who buys those things? They look not good, but yet again, I don't want to be mean, but yesterday I saw a few people at, I feel like they would buy those things. Like, yesterday, I just gotta say that some cosplayers, it's not like I haven't, I don't want to be mean, but some people that go to those cons, they're the type of people to make you feel uncomfortable just by being in their presence. Yeah. Genderless aesthetic? Yes, when I used to wear really, really baggy clothes. V just goes on Discord, writes some bullshit because she's sleepy and disappears. Hey, today I info dumped about spiders on the Nerdy Stuff channel. I think the same. I didn't buy anything from Doki Doki yet, pero va a estar bien caro. I really want to do Linnea. She's so pretty. Speak your shit, queen. She's finding it. Give her a minute, guys. No, like, be fighting the ultimate urge to be judgmental. I don't want to be judgmental. My whole thing is, like, my username is just be yourself. That's, like, what I built my platform on. But, there's some people that when they are themselves, they're just creeps, okay? Let's just be honest. I don't mind judging creeps because they're creeps anyway. But, okay, I'll give you guys an example. Yesterday, I saw someone, I don't know, like, I wasn't the one interacting, but I saw this guy interacting with another cosplayer, and I was, like, in her vicinity because I was trying to, like, you know, because he looked a little bit too, you know, when you get that feeling that someone's trying to get a little bit too close to someone and being a little bit too touchy. And I was, like, keeping an eye on them because I was like, I feel like she's uncomfortable. I feel like she's uncomfortable. But ultimately, she was able to, like, diffuse the situation before anything happened. But the guy was wearing a shirt that, like, yeah, those people buy AI art at cons probably. I sound so judgy, oh my god. But, like, that guy was wearing a fucking... I don't even have to tell you guys what was on the shirt. Reading chat. How do you mean they make you uncomfortable? Like, there's some people that you can feel, I don't know, I guess, like, especially if you're, like, a female presenting person or if you're a woman, like, there are some people that when they get close to you, you can feel their eyes on you, you know? Like, there's some people that you can feel them trying to, like, catch a glimpse at certain areas of your body, or, like, getting too close where you can almost feel them breathing on you. Those people definitely make me very uncomfortable. This is B's Green Goblin moments, bro. I'm here every stream waiting for you to be catty. Oh god, I'm already cringing. See, it's not just me though. It's not just me. Like some sus shirt. Yeah, it was. It was a very sussy shirt. And the thing is, like, there's nothing inherently wrong with an adult liking things that are made for adults, but there's a time and place, and there's a level. And Comic-Con just happens to be a family event. Just saying. And wearing a shirt that has like something full on on display when there's kids around you, I find very inappropriate. You might call me a prude, but I'm saying that I'm correct. Hi, Juice here. It'd also be the people that just ignorant of how bad AI is on artist alleys. And by concept, no, those are the people that are so easily impressed. The vibes are off. Yeah, you can feel some people's vibes. Pero si te roban la leche de free, ¿qué? Yo nunca sé qué está hablando. But there are also many other people there. Yes. Hi, Scorpion. I'm good. How are you? Was there cabbage on their shirt? No, but there were tatas. Give him to me. No están funcionando los sonidos, so yo soy los sonidos. Reading tit. Sorry, I'm missing so many streams. My job schedule changed. No worries, no worries. I understand that you guys have a life outside of this, so no worries. I will never get mad at you guys for that. Yeah, they're so weird. That's an event that are kids. Yeah, no, dead ass. Like, that's why I felt like, oh my god, this fucking dude is making me uncomfortable, and he's not even talking to me. Like, he just... He was getting very close to her. He asked her for a picture, which is better than not asking. But he, like, just, like, you know, the vibes. Is the shirt I sent you acceptable to wear on my house? I mean, I don't think it's bad to have, like, sexy anime people. I mean, you guys have seen my room. Yeah. Anyways, thankfully I didn't run into or nor interacted with certain people I'm not on good terms with at PRCC. I saw them at the escalators and I said nope. I am so glad that yesterday none of the people that are in a hate campaign against me were in attendance yesterday at Comic-Con. But I did hear, and I'm not gonna go into detail, but I did hear that that person was on a dead-ass smear campaign, not just against me, but they did something really, really shady to this other cosplayer. And that other cosplayer was, like, dead-ass crying before the event because of it. And I feel like that drama is gonna get public at some point, not because of me. I don't like publicizing those things. But that person is gonna mess with the wrong person eventually, you know? Touching without asking is no, right? Like, here, that's my thing, like, how, Actually, there was a guy yesterday, he asked me for a picture, which I'm fine with people asking me for pictures or talking with me. Asking for my Instagram is also fine, I don't mind that. But this particular dude, he was like, I don't know, I felt that he was hitting on me. And I feel that my autism activated like 9,000% because I was so overstimulated because it was in one of those very tight hallways in Comic-Con. And he was like, oh, can we exchange our Instagrams? I'm gonna follow you. Can you follow me back? And I was like, my phone, I don't have it. And but he, like, I don't know, like, he was just getting very, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. And he kept giggling with his friends. And his friends were like, oh my god, he's doing it. Like, I've been in that situation before. Especially when I was, like, younger. So, anyway, it was awkward. I'm too sleepy to explain this properly. I do not give people my number no matter what. No. When people ask me for my number, I already have, like, an automatic response. Like, I don't give people my number. I don't give strangers my number. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care. Reading tit. People that sell AI art shouldn't be on artist valleys. No, dead ass. Like, it's really annoying. Like, what is the point of selling that at a Comic-Con? And I just can't understand who's buying it. Like, bro, really? You remember what shirt I'm talking about? Yes, I do. Esa es la que sale la... Es que la tengo guardada en mi gaveta. Y no la he sacado hace tiempo, pero la tengo ahí. ¿Dónde están los perritos? La enseñé ahorita. El anime shirt. Tengo demasiado de sueño ahora mismo. Mi cerebro no está funcionando. Anyways, reading tit. Some people just want others to be miserable as them. Yup, unfortunately. Do people not have their own autonomous lives to be making smear campaigns? Some people really, more than anything, just want to be on the top. And they think that the only way that they can get on top is by tearing... Is the... ¡Ah! Yo estaba como que, wait... Porque yo me acuerdo, es que lo que pasa es que me confundí, porque hay alguien, ay, vení, me regaló algo con una camisa inapropiada y yo después estaba como, wait, eso no me lo regaló Manny Boy. Pero es algo que tú sí me regalarías. Anyways, I got very confusion. No, pero la camisa que tenía el tipo, no era tan, no, like, era peor que la que tú me enviaste aquella vez. Like, mucho peor. Like, trust. B, let's start a drama. We gotta back you up. No, I'm not starting drama. If someone else wants to start drama, they can do it with each other. But with me, no. I don't need to do all of that. You know, I'm a grown-ass adult. Like, don't they have something better to do, you know? Hey, that's my wife, Rose. My dog ate my phone. Wait, I'm catching up with Chit. That happened to my best friend when she cosplayed. A guy was definitely hitting on her. You know, it doesn't happen to me as much anymore because, like, the Puerto Rican cosplay community is so small. They know I'm a race, right? But at the beginning, it happened a lot. And I don't feel good rejecting people. Like, I really don't like doing that. But I also, you know, there's a way to ask people out where it's like, that's fine. Hey, I'm Ace, by the way, so it's not gonna happen. But I'm flattered. And some people are very nice about it. But others are very creepy about it. So, like, some people would deadass try to, like, convert me to being a straight woman. And that's creepy. That's very creepy. Like, to tell someone that, like, oh, if you have sex with me, I bet you'll change your mind. Like, imagine a fucking dude walked up to you, and told you that. You would be very uncomfortable. Reading tit. My roommate has a big AI poster. Small brain. Look at all the magnificent stickers I got from real artists. No need for anything else. Come on. They're beautiful. You should just say to him, I'm gay, but I'm not gay. You are my fan. What? Not. Wait, ¿dónde está? ¿Dónde está lo que estoy leyendo? Now I want to see the shirt. I didn't take a picture of the guy. It was a straight... Oh, wait, the shirt that Ivany gave me? That one? You sound pretty fluent in Spanish because it's my first language. I'm gonna consult my older brother, former fuckboy, and use all his old techniques on you so that I can convince you to let me sleep. Hey, that's my wife. Hi, Chef Sarish. I'm here for smear campaigns. Who are we talking shit? I'm not doing the smear campaigns. Nuh-uh. None of that. Want to see some random fonts? Fonts? I want to start drama with you, please. No, Nokis, no! I'm cringing so hard right now. Oh my god, pH balanced! pH balanced! You're here! myself on the spot. No, I'm not gonna lie, there's been times where guys have told me things that make me want to kill myself on the spot. For instance, there was one guy who walked up to me when I had the Eula cosplay on. And mind you, I already hate my thighs. That is like the one part of my body that I don't like it when people acknowledge the existence of them. Anyways, I wore the Eula cosplay because I love Eula. And this guy was like, oh my god, you look so good as Eula. Like, that guy looked like he was scheming. Like, he looked like he was about to pounce. Thank God we were in a huge venue and there was a shit ton of people around me. But then he said, like, it's just that you're like, you look like you exercise. Like, you're thick, but it looks fit. And he did like a gesture that I really didn't like. And anyways, I stopped eating like for a week. I actually did lose a few pounds after that, so. Sí, era un caco. Era un caco otaku. Less time for sex means more time for gaming. The priorities are in order. Go Ace! Exactly! Woo! I still don't have time for gaming. Woo! Dude, I bought a Darth Vader metal poster as a tiempo at a store, and I think it might be... No, not gonna lie. I bought a poster, I think it was around 2023, and it has, like, like, different versions of Link on it, and I think it might be AI. Like, I'm scared that it's AI. It looks like it might be, but it looks also like it might not be. I don't know. Come on, guys, let's make up that stuff. Let's make up stuff that be about someone. Let's cause chaos. No! No, honestly, like, what the fuck are the rumors about me even about? Like, I don't even interact with people in the cosplay community. Most of the time, I'm either streaming or with my family. That's my entire life. So what the fuck are they even saying about me? Why are there so many rumors? Yes, no, dumbass. Tengo sueño. No me insultes, Manny boy. Yo te envío unos voice messages bien fantástico, okay? Anyways, reading tit. Can I start drama with you? No. Reading tit. Dude, I already read this. I got lost. Guys, if you were here for the beginning section of the stream, my insomnia is really bad. So if you feel that my brain is not working and that I'm stuttering or that I'm not answering things coherently, that's why. Okay, anyways, resuming. Sometimes I hate that you trust me enough that you never interpret my messages as being creepy as sexual because it ruins some of my punchline. I love that though. It wouldn't be the same if I didn't trust you like that. I feel like I would be at a state of perpetual discomfort. You should respond with, I'd rather kill myself. There was one, I can't say that here, that's too dark. There was one time where I made like a self-exit joke, but I made it I was feeling a little bit edgy that day. But someone told me something about like being a mother or something, and that like you're probably a virgin or something. I don't know. They made like a very sexualized comment about me, and I felt very, very uncomfortable. And I told them, I'm gonna say the censored version of this, that I was gonna put something in my mouth and pull the trigger and spill something behind me so that I can change the trajectory of their life forever by traumatizing them with that image, and that they will know it's their fault. I was feeling very edgy that day, wasn't I? I was a teenager! That was very dark, I'm sorry. That was very fucking dark. Anyways, show me the... No lo puedo sacar, es que un poster, like, está en mi cosplay room. Y es, like, está puesto en la pared. Pero te le voy a tomar una foto y te lo voy a enviar después. Because I don't know. For me, it doesn't look like AI art, but then I was looking at it. Like, when I bought it initially, I think there wasn't as much AI art going around. It was like 2022 or 2023. But now looking back, when I look at it, it has like that tinge that some... It's not yellow tinge. It's like that purpley tinge that some AI arts have. And that's why I'm sus. So yeah, I'm feeling the same cringe you felt during that Eula story, to the point that I felt secondhand embarrassment from a person I never meet. No, like that dude. Yeah. 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 Too sleepy for this shit. Fuck you. What the fuck did I do? Hi, Jesus. I'm playing an Insomnia Studio game right now. Funny. ¡Gallina puta! No se oye. No se oye. Vete, puta. Vete. Vete. Esto no es para ti. Adios. Reading it. Guys, sorry that nothing is making sounds. I thought I fixed it, but apparently I didn't. Beautiful necklace. Thank you. I bought it for myself. Wait, reading it. Wait. I'm trying to catch up. You already told us about it, and it wasn't bad. Wait, what? Yes, you told us about it. It's not that bad. Really? I told you guys about that story? Did I? Because I feel like I would have censored myself. Damn. I hope no one gives me shit for the way I parked. No one's gonna give you shit for it. It's abstract art, Rose. B, how many fights will you get into? Did you get into your teenage years? 0? Hello, Don Jara. Wait. Random fonts from Facemoji is funny. I used to type with those like fonts constantly. Buen efecto de sonido del Ivany. Ea. La alerta suena con un instantáneo gallina. ¡Puta! Llegó el rapero. Él está extremadamente rapero. What's K/D? What is that? What is that? Did you, yeah, you did censor it, but we told you it wasn't as bad. Yeah, I mean, it's still a pretty fucked up thing to say. But I did mean it. I mean, you censored it in a way that hentai censors the vids. We all know what's behind there. Ah! Kill to death ratio! 91%. Rapero va a Comic Con tomorrow. Mira, rapero! Ivany! Hey! Ivany! What the fuck you doing here, man? That's how I talk to him. You died more than you killed the other person. Yes. I said 91% because of dragonflies chillando. I'm tired. Cabrón, no te estás haciendo una pregunta. Eso no es una contestación. Anyways. Guys, I'm sleepy. Don't ask me complex questions, man. No, dragonflies have to do with it. Because they are the most successful hunters in nature. That's not a joke. That's true. Oh my god. There has been 0. I'm an insomniac. Dragonflies hunting success rate. See, oh shit. It's even higher than I thought. Goddamn. Ooh, I wanna read it. So, see, they're so cute. I love dragonflies. With up to 97% hunting success rate, dragonflies are one of the top predators on Earth. Wow! In the UK, I'm not in the UK. How many eyesight is an important sense for dragonflies. They can't hear, have a little. Wow, that's so cool. Wow. See, I remembered that. I have the necklace. You're a game studio? Yeah, of course. I still want my question answered. How many fights have you got? I already answered. I said I didn't get into any fights. Usually people would punch me and I wouldn't defend myself because I was a pushover. I got lost. Imagine if someone puts the clown and it fixes the audio problems. Pusieron el clown la última vez y no funcionó. Me compra otro PS5 when the Wolverine game comes out. Oh yeah, of course I can do that. Yeah, I definitely have money to do that. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm caught up with the chat, you guys. I'm caught up. I feel so powerful now. But yeah, anyways, Comic-Con was fun. Comic-Con was fun. I didn't experience like, I experienced just like the average woman experience where someone will make you, like, as a woman, you will always feel mildly uncomfortable. That's normal. That's normal. Like, there's like a baseline discomfort to being a woman. But there's nothing of note that occurred, which is great because I've had really bad experiences at other Comic-Cons. But I think what helped, there's this alien that protects me from a distance. So yeah, reading chat. Found something to fix viewer track sounds on Twitch. Ensure the browser source and OBS is set for monitor. Yeah, it is. I already checked it. And ensure control audio via OBS is checked in source spot. Wait, let me check that. Let me check that. Properties. Control audio via OBS. Okay, I'm gonna refresh. Oh no! What the? Okay, I thought I broke everything. Okay, that was a little bit scary, you guys. That was a little bit scary. I thought I broke. Flashbang! No, that's not a viewer attack. Wait. Let me refresh that too. Okay. Okay. I'm refreshing everything. Okay. Is it working? No, that ain't working, and I'm so glad it's not. Fuck you guys. Bro, fuck! I'm a man and I'm always uncomfortable too. Aww! Uncomfortable friends! Sí, ya traté todo. Yo pensaba que no lo había hecho update OBS, pero I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, wait. B, before I go to bed, we're turning Witchy and Kiwi into rock puppets, so I expect you to perform VA and improvise with them on stream. What? That would be so cute. I can come up with a few things. Good night. Reading tit. The secret to comfort is casting aside the bites of gender. Exactly. That's why I like the box fits, because that way no one can perceive the shape of my body. So it kind of sucks because sometimes my boobs look really good, and I wish I could just like okay, hear me out. Like, sometimes my boobs look really good, and I want to, like, wear an outfit that's, like, but, I can't do that because I'm going to be perceived in a sexual manner. Like, I'm having fun with it on my own, but other people are going to perceive it through a different lens. Wear it for yourself. Yeah, but other people are going to be weird about it. Or try to touch me or something, So that's why it's like, there's these pictures that I took in the Femme Tartaglia cosplay. I'm not showing anything, but I'm like posing in a way that's like, not gonna lie, I felt very sexy. That is the only time in my life where I've genuinely felt sexy in a good way. But I can't show those pictures to most people because they're not gonna understand the vision. I want to do the clown jump scare. A flashbang viewer tag that just fucking blinds. Wait, can I blind you guys again? I kind of want to do it again. Yeah! This is revenge, motherfuckers! Ah! Probablemente un restart. Yeah, le hice restart. I'm still annoyed. I spent all day looking for you and I never found you! At Comic-Con? At At Comic-Con? What? Reading it! Mick, I went. I found a weapon. B, I'm glad to see you're out of jail for setting that I did not do any of that. The higher Doramore. Damn, B needs to be more considerate of others. I'm in the truck stop with. I'm stuck in the truck stop with you in my suitcase-sized rolling speaker, and everyone just heard you talking about your boobs. How can you? Boobs! Breasts! Breasts! Chicken breast. No, I mean it. Wear it for yourself like a load at your house. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. And I do take pictures sometimes where it's like, me siento putita. But I don't show anyone except for Nico. Nico does see them. So yeah. Reading it. Maybe. Wait, I got lost. Yeah, I never found you at Comic-Con. Oh no! Hi, Teaching CXP. What the hell was that? Hi, Young Money Getter. Did you post that Tortella on Ko-fi, or was it the ones that you saved for? I saved it for my wife. Show the pictures to the Rock Girl? I haven't seen her in months. Guys, I think the Rock Girl might have moved on. This is so sad. Maybe wearing it somewhere like a movie theater or somewhere like that? Not a con where people know you. I feel like, but here's the thing, like normies are not gonna get it either. Only my closest friends get it, you know? Con cosplay de Tartaglia tenía que ser. Es que Femme Tartaglia makes me feel putita. Right? Let me see. They're not that bad. Honestly, I felt like a whore when I took those pictures, but not a whore. A whore. You know? I felt like that, but they're not bad. Yeah, they're sexy. They're oh la la. I can't show you guys this, but you can't see anything. But I'm like, es que me hace sentir muy putita. Welcome to the calentón, putita. Not a whore, but putita. No, like, do you guys understand that feeling? Like, sometimes you feel like, exactly, cunty! Cunty! It's cunty, that's the word. I say it in Spanish as putita, like, they're not that bad, honestly. You can't see anything. It's just literally like I'm posing. And the thing is that I'm wearing the OG Femme Tartaglia cosplay. If you take the jacket off, the strap, like there's like there's a boob strap on it. Like it kind of like holds your boobs in place. And there's just something about that belt that looks very erotic. At least to me, because that's my wife. And when I saw that belt, wait, I'm gonna show you guys what I mean because I'm describing it and it makes no sense whatsoever. So wait, Tartaglia. You guys can't see my screen. God damn it! Okay. Why can't you guys still not see my screen? Hello? Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, Tartaglia. Birthday art. Yeah, here you can see it. That belt. He has a belt beneath his breasts. And if you are a lady and you have breast tissue, you know, it kind of looks, you know, it looks not, se ve como que. Guys, there's something about his cosplay that makes me feel like a whore. Yes, I meant send that to Twitch. Yes, I meant to send that to Twitch. Wait, show me. I want the reference for when I do it to you. Wait, what? Eso pero con menos teta. What, with the red shirt? Yup. If you promise me to show you that photo, I'll be weird about it. I don't mind showing you because I feel like you're gonna be like, it's not that bad, but yeah, it is a little sexy. It's a little sexy. Thank you, chat, for covering the picture. It's not making sound. What is the point? What is the point? What is the point? Like, there's even, like, and here's the thing about those pictures. You can't see my face in any of them. This was the main feature. It was a cosplay. I'm gonna send all... I'm gonna send all of you a Tartaglia cosplay so that all of you can cosplay my wife Tartaglia for me, and I can have a harem of Tartaglias. And you guys are also gonna feel like whores. You guys are gonna feel like a little sexy whore. It's kind of like Dante's belt from DMC3. He's shirtless and he has a belt like that. Women who cosplay him have nothing on their chest but a belt. Oh, nice. Maybe it's the fact that he's a whore himself. Exactly. Es que él es tan slutty. I love him. B deflation is finally here. Glory to Biggie Chase. You know what, guys? You know. Flashbang! Oh fuck! It didn't work. Fuck! Flashbang! Aha! Chris, for real? Fuck! You are cosplaying, Manny boy. Also, bro, I found a couple Tartaglia cosplays that were like $150 plus on AliExpress. I have the Dundada! Thank you for following. I have the official Doki Doki SR Tartaglia cosplay, which was pretty pricey, but the pants, they fit. I just don't. I want them to be loose, and they fit like leggings on me, which I hate. RLS, you can't make me cosplay shit. Yo le hago cosplay aquí. Yo hago lo que tú quieras. The more people I get to cosplay Femme Tartaglia, the happier I will be. Do you feel that lately? What do I feel? So, someone take away Beast Tacticals. Flashbangs. Flashbang. Pants de tubería. No, I remember your struggle with pants. You're too autistic for pants. Exactly. 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 Oh, okay. Oh, okay, what? That thank you for following? I said thank you for following. So it has to be Femme Tartaglia even if you're a guy? Yes. Why would it not be Femme Tartaglia? Tartaglia's a girl. Guys, come on. I'm not delusional. I've explained this to so many people and they keep not understanding. You know what? Rachere was there one time that I was publicly explaining why Tartaglia is a girl. I've done this many times. Hi, Bunny Plates. Tea beforehand? Do you have those pointy ears? Like, I have the Freeran ears. Sometimes you feel you lost weight. Yeah, of course I feel like that sometimes. I don't want to cosplay Dottore, but I like his moon design. Apparently there was a guy cosplaying Dottore yesterday. I did not see him. I would have loved to see him. Presente estuve. She's been witness to my... Eso como... Es como una asamblea. Like, I lead an assembly and people sit down. So this is what I do when I see my friends. They all sit down and they're all taking notes and listening as I'm describing why Tartaglia from the hit game Genshin Impact has a pussy. But, he uses he, him pronouns, which is valid. That is 100% valid. So, yeah. Yeah, you'll get SFW for Tartaglia and I'll figure out something putita for something else. Your original purchase only covers regular Tartaglia. I mean, I have regular Tartaglia. I also have like a little hoodie thingy. I use it around Christmas. I don't know what the name of it is though. What are you talking about? I'm talking about my assembly. I'm gonna lead an assembly. Yeah, no, when it comes to Tartaglia, her pronouns are... Yeah, her pronouns are he, him, you guys. Oh my god, don't be so ignorant. So anyways, as I was saying, I led an assembly. But here's the thing, I think it's very beautiful that my friends listen to me when I talk about those things, because I also listen to them when they... about their favorite characters. I think we should all just be sluts and whores for our favorite fictional characters. Don't you agree? Yeah. That's what you said, not me. How am I not used to you yet? Amen! Exactly! Can I send you resto stuff then? Yeah, sure, why not? No, there's been times where I see like resin art that's like spicy, and I want to send it to you, but I'm like, wait, it's too spicy. It's too spicy. I don't know. Send it home. Is Tartaglia one of the little characters on the screen? No, this is Tartaglia, my wife. No, for real, it's so hard to find friends who listen. The barefoot, no, dead ass people these days don't listen, like at all, at all, at all, at all. In general, sure, Biggie Cheese is. Sick of you guys talking about Biggie Cheese. He's very inappropriate. He did blah, blah, in a kids movie. When you get to point at the screen, it feels so personal. Like, esto se siente personal. It better. Esto es pa' ti. Cara de coqui. Salte de aquí. Cara de coqui. Salte de aquí. Cara de coqui. Que te están llamando. Que te están llamando. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't see any flames. Yo quiero hacer cosplay de Iluga, low key. Yo hice I made badges with Iluga and Lowen on them because I think they're so pretty. Pretty tit! Thank goodness there isn't any Tartaglia and Zhongli fans here for you to say. See, that's what I have Ivany for. Ivany puts up with so much of my BS. Honestly, I don't know how Ivany has patience for me. Like, okay, let's make an emotional tangent, you guys. Ivany is an amazing friend. He's my brother. He's my brother. And he's a rapper and an alien. But he also tolerates it when I send him Tartaglia and Zhongli stuff. And it's been like years of this. Like at least 3 years of me constantly bombarding him. And sometimes it'll be like 3 in the morning and I send him a voice message and I'm like, ugh! I want my wife. That's something I do. That's something I do. Damn, cara de coqui. No te gusta cara de coqui. We watched that weird goat movie. The goat movie's amazing. Nice vocals though. Thank you. Thank you. I don't want to leave. Yay! I'd cosplay Iluga too. You would pull it off so fucking well. Not gonna lie, those characters really suit you. Procrastinating, weathering, tomorrow cosplay. Putting it up. Tomorrow's cosplay. Ugh. I chose my cosplay like a day before the con. But I was very strategic. I chose something that I knew was not gonna fall apart during the day, that I didn't have to pay attention to, and that still looked cute. So yeah. You gay Alabama brother son. What? Do you send Sungshi art to your grandma? No! Although she does know who they are. Look, I feel you. So yes, you can be best friends sending art and simping. I think that's the best way to bond with people. So yeah. On Friday, I saw the perfect transition of how you went from Instagram to Twitter. Oriad, you're like the only person who actually likes anything on that Twitter account that I have. It's not private or anything. It's just that most people don't know I have that Twitter account. So yeah. I just had a vision of cosplaying Lauma and never with Mira. I love Laufer. I love them. I love them so much. I would deadass cosplay them. Okay, Lauma. Yeah. Or my secret Twitter retweeting or saying some wild shit and him commenting like, why am I your friend? No, on my super secret Twitter, I retweet really gay stuff. And I'm probably bombarding a few of my friends' timelines with girls kissing. Which I think is a good thing. I don't think that's a bad thing. But most of her timeline must be girls kissing because of me. and Tartaglia and Zhongli. B, I just want to let you know my Harumasa cosplay has a choker and a straight man I think I'ma feel like the. No, that's what I'm talking about. Like some cosplays make you feel putita. That's what I'm talking about. You feel putita. You feel putita. Putita doesn't have a gender. Putita does not have a gender. Putita can be embraced by everyone. We can all be a cunt. My cosplay right to what? What do you mean? That's crazy. Let me see the Twitter. You're gonna see so many genitals. If there are way too many genitals in that Twitter. Like fictional genitals, but genitals nonetheless. That cosplay was so cute. The one I wore? My Instagram is full of run cosplayers these days. Nice. Ivany, your gay Alabama brother son, because he's your brother and your gay. Exactly. He's my gay son. I'm very proud of him. Yesterday I saw him at a distance and I started tearing up. And I was like, that's my gay son. That's my gay son. And he did this. So yeah. I've been speed running it. No, you're crazy for that. I'd be there more. I just don't use Twitter like that. Twitter is like, it's my default if I have nothing to do and I'm like, yeah, I'm too sleepy to read, but I'm not sleepy enough to sleep yet. I just start going on Twitter. So yeah. Gracias por seguirme también. Thank you. Sí, lo vi. Yo pensaba que yo te seguía. Perdóname. My friends found you off my Twitter. They don't believe you are AI. Wait, they don't believe I'm AI? You're trying to tell them that I'm AI? Yuri, yay! Girls kissing! Reading chat. Chilling, yo hago la uma. Es que I saw your hair look similar to Nefer, and I was like, wait, no, not gonna lie. It does kind of. And I don't know, ella, out of all the characters in Genshin, for me, she's the cuntiest. Nefer's definitely the cuntiest Genshin character. Me estoy viendo Nana, capítulo 10, de repente lleno de Yuri. ¿Estás viendo Nana? Nunca lo había visto. La música es fantástica. Let me see the wait, I reread this. Your son is rebelling. Yeah, he's just in his teenage rebellious phase. That's Instagram for me. You can tell how much BS I send you. Sometimes I have my Songshi Instagram and I'll scroll there a little bit, but I usually don't scroll because I get a lot of crafting ideas there. Because I follow a lot of people who are into ochikatsu and they craft a lot for their favorite characters, so I want to do the same. I want to style Flynn's wig, but I'm back. Yo te lo hago. En confianza yo te lo hago. I already see nothing but fictional genitals in my Twitter. Too sleepy to read, but not sleepy enough to ignore Zhongli and Tartaglia hentai. Exactly. I looked up Nefer. She's the cutest. Cleopatra vibes all over. She is so beautiful, and her in-game model is gorgeous. I have her. I'm just like, wait, should I style this part before going to the other part? If you ever need, I'm gonna open my Twitter account. I'm not gonna show you guys because I'm afraid. Wait, look at my new wallpaper and look at what it does. Isn't that cool? It looks 3D. You guys. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm gonna open my Twitter. Whoa. I saw myself and I look really good there. Okay. Twitter. Let's see what I get. Okay. This is cute. This Tartaglia. Little chibi Tartaglia sleeping. Okay, Zhongli and Tartaglia cuddling. You guys can't see that. Okay. Not bad. Okay, Tartaglia. Damn. Everything is just Tartaglia, isn't it? Everything's just gonna be Tartaglia. Okay, more Zhongli and Tartaglia cuddling. See, guys? I'm not a pervert. I want to see how long it takes before... Okay, Zhongli and Tartaglia getting married. No porn. Wait, is this Mpreg? Oh, no, Anne. It's not. I thought it would be Mpreg. Okay. See, content warning. This is gonna... Nice! Gambina and Sandrone are doing things. This is Jotaros! Dad! Hello! Pretty soon, number 12. Cock! At this point, I'm gonna have to figure out cosplaying on my own, or I'm gonna have to wait until 2028 to get advice. Didn't I give you advice already? What is that type? It's a new Apple feature. Like, the wallpaper's not originally like that. Wait, how do you edit this? Okay, you customize. Yeah, you go to this area here, and you can, like, change that so that it's 3D. And here, it's not 3D? 3D. It's really cool. It converts it into 3D. And make sure that here in the settings, you put depth effect. There's also the extend effect, like that, but it covered Tartaglia, so I didn't turn that on. But I learned that today. I don't know if that's new or not. I thought that's the coolest thing ever. Reading tit. Oh man, no mpreg. There could be mpreg in this very chat if you guys would just, I don't know, make out with each other or something. Reading tit. Wait, lowering camera. Ah. Okay, there we go. I still have my Asuka cosplay, yes. I want to restyle the wig con el conocimiento de pelucas que tengo ahora. Y ya no soy tan vaga con las pelucas. Ya no soy vaga. Yo era vaga, en verdad. Pero sí, todavía tengo ese cosplay. I'm not even kidding. The first word I heard was mpreg. I miss my son. I miss my wife. And not cry, hay más ships gay de lo normal. Yeah! Sorry. No, like every time. So here's the thing. Genshin does gay really well. When they don't do gay, it starts flopping. And Notlan, Pickle, thank you for following. The gay ships were meh. Then we went to Notcry, and it was just a lesbian party. And that is why everyone loves Notcry so much. Like, the story wouldn't hit the same if there were, like, homosexual undertones. Reading! Gracias, esta es mi primera impresión de ti. Hola. I want to do Misato. ¡Sí! ¡Sí, podemos hacer eso! Does kissing make you pregnant? Yeah, if you have the right spirit, it can. No está de lado la cam. Wait, dame no. There we go. Jotaro's dad. Thank you for following. Not lesbian, but I love Capitano. What character from Notland do I like? Honestly, the one I liked the most was Lolly, but at the same time, there's some things about her that I didn't love, so I don't know. Wait, oh, guys, we should just be gay and make out. Yeah, you guys should be gay and make out. Everyone's gay. I will not be getting pregnant. Of course, this is, we are okay. No mpreg. Yes, mpreg. Of course, you would arrive at this specific time. I already make out with the chat. Then make out with tongue. Make out with tongue. Sí, Lali con Lumina ahí estamos hablando. Can I get some clapping balls for Yuri? I love Yuri. We should all make out and not Joe B. No! I will make all of you mpreg. Whoa. Bro, what's the point of making out without tongue? You know, I heard that some people don't kiss with tongue. Like, ever. So, when they kiss other people, do they just, like, stay like this? Like, they just... Is it just like... Wait, really? Is that real? I don't know. The virgin stream. My Harumasa cosplay is ready. Hey! It's good that you're trying it on with all the accessories the day before, because if you do it before the con, it's gonna be way harder to trust. I'm already Empreg. Whoa. Whoa, let's calm down there. Jotaro's dad. Se dan solo picos. Oh, wait, some people do. Like that? Like that? Is that real? I feel like I know the... I'm not gonna tell you guys that. Bonita time. Why? Because you guys are gonna say that I'm gay. Wait, no, tell. Work wants me to get closer, and I'll be damned if I put clothes back on. Wait, you're naked? Stop blue balling. We say it regardless. Don't change the subject. Kidding. You are. I'm not gay. It's just that. Girl, like I. Como saca lipstick? Like true trucker, I'm driving flip-flops. Doesn't the flip get stuck like... Because I've driven with flip-flops and it sucks. If you like, we can change it. See, you're so respectful. Thank you. Oh, what did you do with this spider? Just because I love Flintstones does not mean I get flabbergasted. Gets flashbanged. I read that as flabbergasted. Que va a decir que girls kiss better? We know. Yeah, like I have kissed a girl. That's not gay. Like, you guys knew this already. You guys knew this already. But that's normal. Like, yeah. Girls kiss each other all the time. In non-gay contexts, girl. Stop! 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 And, like, it wasn't weird. Slider was put outside, and it's not gay! And I didn't accidentally kill it. Yay! Wait, did it work with the technique I told you? Vino en pies. Hey, you know I'm not gay. You know me in real life. And hi, that guy, Clouds. Yeah, I've made out with Manny Boy for hours before, and we're definitely not gay. Did you say no homo? Yeah, I did. I made sure, like, after I finished, like, kissing the person, I was like, oh, yeah, no homo. Thank you. Thank you. Tú me diste la anécdota y diablo, ¿verdad? Yo te lo conté. Eso fue una de... Fuck, eso me va a chotear más. Eso fue una de las veces que I've had the opportunity to kiss a girl. That makes me sound like I've been kissing girls. It's not that bad. I'm not that gay. Damn, like, being sleepy gets me saying things that I have not said on stream. Reading chat. Reading chat. I'm not gay. No, I don't kiss girls every day. I can't believe it survived. I was so sure it died. Not gonna lie, I thought it was dead when you showed it to me because that's what they... I sent you the explanation, but yeah. That also explains gay pregnancies. Yeah! People can get pregnant from gay sex. Ew, what the testigo? Hey! But do kissing on the mouth lead to pregnancy? Yes, it does lead to pregnancy. People said that everyone in Genshin is gay, which includes Zhongli, but B introduces himself as Zhongli's. No, it cancels out. I've said this before. She's sleepy drunk. Me? Anyways, guys, let's change the topic. She kisses girls every 17's No, guys, you guys will be impressed. Like, there's been times where I've had to, like, be like, hey, I'm not gonna kiss you because I respect you too much. And... Why am I telling you guys this? But there was these two girls who had crushes on me. First, there was this one girl, and I don't know why she had a crush on me. It was really random. It felt really random. And she was, like, she was hot, and I thought about it, but I don't know you like that. So I'm not gonna kiss you. Shut the fuck up, bro. Okay. I know she was dying. Manifesting another girl to have a crush. Hot Ginger is coming your way. I swear. Ginger! I'm gonna be very normal about it. I promise. We're an ADT, not EST. What? Stop it! Wait, what? Really? No, because desde que tú me dijiste lo de que estás manifesting la Ginger, me siguen apareciendo. Like, they're attacking me! They're attacking me! And they're very beautiful, but como que I'm not superficial, you guys. I'm not. I need someone to have, like, an intellectual connection with me. That is true. And I've had people who, like, you know, but I'm not like that. I know I joke around, but I'm not like that. BS gets more girls than I have. ¡Ey, hello! ¡Woo! Güey, ¿estás streameando? Ya empezaste a streamear, güey. Yo no te estaba following. ¡No me lo dijiste! ¡No sabía que estabas streameando! Anyways. Intellectual connection. Okay, buddy. Yeah, a non-sexual, platonic, intellectual connection with a pretty girl. It's not romantic. It's a queer platonic thing. You guys wouldn't understand because you guys, I'm better than you guys, so I understand those things. It's just that I used to, I can't talk. I'm gonna. By the way, you've ignored my messages and I got 15 minutes to spare, so I'm gonna lock in. What do you mean? I read your last message and you didn't respond to it when I responded to you. Tartaglia, also known by her codename Child, is a playable Hydro character in Genshin Impact. She is the 11th of the 11 FUH Harbingers. Wherever she goes, danger follows. Child is always eager for a challenge, making her extremely dangerous despite being the youngest member. I'm so happy that you use she, her pronouns.
See, my powers are working. This is my influence over you guys.
Reading text. Okay, that makes sense. But the way you said it sounded. No, like, okay, I'm like on a serious note. There's been times where people have shown a kind of attraction for me, and it's like, okay, wait, you're a very cool person, but I can't do all of that. That's it. Manny boy, what did you do? You missed like 5 is mine. I answered to the EDT one. And I got confused. Operas en otro nivel. Sí. Wait, let me check my coffee. Because Manny boy sent me something on his Manny boy Kofi on my Manny boy. Just be yourself, Kofi. Whoa. Thank you for the donation, but whoa, dude. That's freaky. I want Tartaglia feet in my mouth. How was the double C? Actually, la pasé súper bien. Compré un montón de cosas, pero la pasé bien. Estoy dudando si obtener C1 de Tartaglia en el evento de selección porque el pobre ya no hace nada, pero la competencia es... Mira, él le va a dar un buff, ¿ok? Él le va a dar un buff, ¿ok? Yes, you missed. You asked Tartaglia? No, you did not. I can't see a single message. Like a trucker. That's the last message you sent before that. And then you said by the way, Bessie, we're in ADT.ESC. And then you didn't send anything until you started accusing me. Reading it! Yeah, that's the point. You've got some influence over me. Like how I saved the spider today. Actually, that made me really happy, not gonna lie. I was thinking about it, like that spider might have died in another timeline. But you decided to free it. And I think that's really beautiful. But you haven't turned me gay or... You know what? I prefer the latter. I'd rather you guys be kind to even the smallest animals. That's something I'm happy about. I mean, it's just kind of usually sexual experience to only want relationships with deep connections. I'm Demi and I feel the same. No, yeah, like, honestly, it's even for friendships. Like, I just feel. Maybe it's because of the lack of sexual and romantic attraction. I feel more intense emotional connections with people and intellectual connections with people. Those are more rare. But when they do happen, they feel really, amazing. FOMO almost beat me, but $49. No, $49 is fucking crazy. Why is there a donation of Reza's fee? Ah, tragic. I've sent so much shit. Wait. I think there's a way for me to access the messages that you've sent. How do I do that? Oh shit. Aha! Aha! Let's see. Wait, I've already read all of these messages. Okay, I haven't read this. No, yeah, Zhongli was the white pixel, and Tartaglia was that oversitly less white pixel. At this point, I'm gonna have to figure out cosplay. I already read all of these. Rose, you're lying! You're lying, or they didn't send out. Reading! Chit. Even for friendships, people who are ace expect or need depth for. No, actually, that is so real because I have this issue when, like, I get along with people. Really often, I get along with people, but I feel emotionally drained sometimes with a lot of people that I get along with. And it's just because I don't feel that emotional connection with them. Because and that doesn't make them a bad person. It's just that some people don't click in that way with you. Does that make sense? I gotta go for real now though, so give up! Oh, you have to go. There were multiple questions you still missed. I'm sorry, I didn't see them. I'm sorry. Don't cry yourself to sleep. I was just typing that. Except roaches, bro. Fuck those pieces of shit. Yeah, I don't like roaches. I do not like roaches. I don't like roaches. I don't mind. But anyways, wait. Good night, Rose. Thank you for being here, and I hope you rest well. I don't mind being single. I want to date, but I hesitate a lot because of the fear of being taken advantage of and being betrayed by the wrong person. Dating, I can't give the most advice on this. But what I will say is that lo voy a decir en español porque tú entiendes español y este refrán es muy común. Es mejor estar solo que mal acompañado. It's very frustrating. I can sympathize. I know it's not my experience, but I understand that it can be very frustrating to not find anyone who has that emotional connection with you. And dating, even though we're more interconnected than ever through social media, I feel like we all feel more isolated than ever. And for people who do want to date, it's very frustrating. So I just want to say that I hope that when you do find someone, that it's someone who treats you kindly and that respects you and that has a lot in common with you and doesn't make you feel drained. Although I will say that I feel like the internet has distorted people's views on relationships because they expect everything to be peaches and cream 24/7, which is not the case. There will be disagreements. That's gonna happen. But the way that you guys handle those things and move forward from that, that's what proves that the relationship is worth it. Hey, be your shoes, pick that gal. There's a trash can at work. That's just for cans. It's full of bees. It's full of bees? Like real bees? Not gonna lie, cuando lo dijiste está como que yo. If it was an infesting spider and a house spider, I probably wouldn't have done that. Or a roach. I saw it the other day and it scared the heck out of me. Not gonna lie, that kind of spider that you saw, they're usually solitary. And they're active hunters, so they don't build webs or anything like that. But if you do see them thriving indoors, that means that there's bugs somewhere where you can't see them because they are eating. So yeah, the best way to date is to not force it. I agree. Some people force it, and they I've seen some people that okay, I understand that putting yourself out there is very necessary if you want to find someone, but I feel like some people push it so much that they're just like putting themselves in a position to get hurt, you know? It's my wife! I've never really worked out whether or not I want to date again in the future. That is something that's for you and only you to decide. I hope no one's outside influences distort what you want for yourself. That's something that's 100% on you. And then, like I said, the same advice also applies. Like, if you do decide to date, I hope it's the right person. Thank you, B. And yeah, I just have the mindset of being better off alone regardless. For me, I'm obviously arrow ace, but I do experience like a lot of loneliness. And here's the thing, like, I don't know, like it's a little bit depressing sometimes that I know I'm probably gonna die alone. Because why would anyone want to be a companion throughout my life if I can't provide them with romance or sex? And I think that's something that causes me a little bit of sadness to think about, because it's like I do think of myself as someone who can offer so many things outside of that. But unfortunately, most people do need sex and romance, which is fine. I'm not judging them for that. That doesn't make them evil. But it does leave me in a position of loneliness. So yeah. Wait, reading tit! Fine with that. Think I don't want to. Then that's fine. B, una duda rara. Si tengo un meme de Tartaglia que de seguro no da risa, pero de seguro a ti te agrada, lo publico en mi Insta, te lo envío a ti. Cualquiera de las dos. Yeah, you either click super strongly or if you're superficial. In my opinion, it's because it's easy to get along, but to understand each other is the factor that determines whether or not connection is there. Because you can get someone else, but sometimes people's perceptions of you and vice versa can prevent that from deepening. This is something I was talking about with a friend the other day. There's always going to be a discrepancy between the person that I am, the person that people see me as, the person that I see myself as, and the person that strangers see me as. And that used to cause me a lot more turmoil. It still kind of does, but you know, for example, I post a lot of brain rot on my Instagram, and yeah, I engage on the brain rot stuff, like I've been rapero and shit, but some people think that's all there is to me. And when they talk to me, I can tell that they just think I live in a perpetual state of brain rot and cosplay. And it's like, damn, like, it can feel a bit dehumanizing to be flattened and to be perceived so one-dimensionally. But yet again, I probably do that to a lot of people, whether I'm conscious about it or not. So I can't take it personally. That being said, it does sting when you have someone that you think you're vibing with, but then you realize this person does not. Like, I don't know if this has happened to you guys. Like, for example, someone sends you a meme and they're like, oh my god, this is something you would do. And then you look at it and it's like, I would never do that. That made me feel like shit, because I thought like this person knew me so well, and it was like, wait, this person also perceives me as just be yourself, not be, you know? Does that make sense? I don't know. It's really hard to explain this. I think friend types are the best relationships. I also agree. And hi, Illuminate. I don't know if I said hello to you yet, but I'll say it again. Yeah, I get the arrow ace loneliness. I think I brought it up to you. It makes me very anxious. Then again, I've never felt connected to anyone in a romantic sense. Yeah, for me, I feel really lonely because oftentimes, especially in this age that I'm at now, like most people are like getting into relationships and stuff. And then there's like me, and in their eyes, I'm like the same. And I don't mind. I'm actually very happy that they're in happy relationships. Of course I am. But it can feel lonely because suddenly you're no one's priority. And you start like bumping down in the priority list and everyone's list. Which, you know, is a part of life. But it does leave me in a very lonely spot. As someone who's also looking for a future being lonely, I hope we can both find someone that can provide us companionship. For me, ideally, like, you know, like those community places where it's like everyone has like their own living space, but they're all like friends and they all like have like a little garden together. That would be so cute. Like, that would be like an ideal living situation. I saw a group of people who were doing that here in Puerto Rico, like in the countryside. They were a group of young people, and yeah, they all live in their own little apartment. Basically, it's like, so basically Puerto Rican houses, a lot of them are like houses, but they're divided by floors, and each floor is like a separate family, if that makes any sense. It was like that, but they shared like a small piece of land next to it, and they would just like have like a little bit of a farm there, and it was so cute. I think that's ideal. Reading it. No, you don't. Oh, I got lost. No, you won't be alone. You're very loved, and people will appreciate your presence and your love beyond whether or not you can offer sex and other types of physical affection. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. I know I have to unlearn that. I'm still in the process of unlearning that, but it's been instilled in my brain by various life moments. Yeah, no, I think all your regulars here get that you show different sides of yourself in different situations. But isn't that the same for everyone, no? Maybe for someone like me, it's more exacerbated, but are we not all different depending on the context or the mood? Right? I don't know. I try my best to not flatten people, because I always assume that you guys are different here than you would be maybe in another streamer's chat, or maybe in your job, or with your parents, or with your friends. Like, does that make sense? I'm the type who gets rejected no matter what, so I get you. I feel that so much. I'm not a row ace, but I can relate all too well to your friends getting in relationships and feel like you're slipping further down the ladder of priorities. Yeah, I feel like that's relatable for a lot of people. We're on the serious bit of the stream, I guess. It's not a B stream if we don't get to this part. I love how we were talking about mpreg. Being in a long distance relationship, affection is not really a thing we can do. Yet even if we couldn't touch for 100 years, we would still love each other. That's so beautiful. Sex isn't necessary for someone to love you or want to be with you. That is true. Like, I just have unfortunately been exposed to a matter of people. Like, I will say that a lot of my, like, friendships have made me feel very fulfilled with myself, which is why I treasure my friends so much. Like, even when I was talking about Ivany earlier, like, I know I bully the shit out of Ivany, but him in my life has been, and again, we're both, like, on the same mindset with these things, and he gets it, I get it, and that's why I'm gonna fucking beat his ass tomorrow. Especially when I'm not in a relationship myself. You're young. You'll find your happiness. Thank you. I'm 90. I'm 90 though. Reading tit. Honestly, like, I got thirsty. Anyways, like, for me, like, I don't prioritize finding, like, a significant other in the same way that everyone else does. But I do think about, like, again, I would just like to have, like, that constant person or group of people in my life. I've seen it happen, but it's just rare. Hi, Chili Boys! I'm in another place just because I feel more free here. I'm glad you feel free here, Manny boy. You deserve that. Even though I bully you too, I do care about you. If that was the case, I don't think I need a partner. Oh wait, honestly, if it was possible, it's not. I'd love to live with the rest of my friends from our old group the rest of our lives. Not possible though, even if we wanted to. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, for me, honestly, if I can, okay, if all of my friends and I could, like, buy out a neighborhood and we all have our own houses or apartments and we all just live together but in different houses, and we, like, host little activities And if someone has to go to a doctor appointment, they don't have to go alone. We can go together. You know, that I think is great. For me, that's ideal. There's hardly any moments in which someone would actually know you beyond the side that you show them. Yeah, that is true. That is true. And I think that always is going to cause a distortion at some point in your life when you understand that there's always going to be a difference between how you perceive yourself and how others perceive you. Look at what I sent you now, because later it's going to seem even stranger. Wait, ¿en dónde? ¿En dónde? ¿En dónde? Okay, voy a seguir leyendo chat. The hottest 90-year-old I've seen. Wow, thank you. So the closer you are with someone, the more you... Not necessarily. Why'd you grope us? I wasn't groping your guys' breasts. I was groping your kidney. Reading tit! Oh, no, yeah, of course Sancho has to approve of anyone in my life. Like, if someone around me doesn't like Sancho, then they're not gonna be around me for very Like, don't get me wrong, I know some people have genuine phobia of dogs, that's different. But, like, yeah, you can't come to my house probably because, like, I have a dog and I'm not gonna, like, you know. I don't know, man. Is that a threat? I forgot what I said, but yes. I do understand your feelings. Once I identified as Arrow Ace and I felt the same way, it was terrifying, and I accepted that no one would want to be with me because of the same reasons you said. But now I see how love is so much more than you can offer, and being in each other's presence is more valuable than any sexual encounter. Yeah, sometimes, like, the most intimate moments you can have with someone, it's not sex. It's just bearing witness to each other. And getting to just exist at the same time without having to perform, without having to be consumed, or without offering anything. I think that's real intimacy. And that can happen with people who are not your significant other. But it's rare to find people who connect on that same wavelength, you know. But when it does happen, it's genuine intimacy. Reminds me of what it was like when we all lived together. Wherever we have to go to an appointment or anything, like a few of us would go. People would be in and out all the time, and we all had our own space. It was really... See, that sounds really nice. That's really nice. Like, for me, like... Actually, I've gone to doctor's appointments with my friends, and for me, that's such a nice thing to do. Because it's like... We're both human. We don't have to, like, go anywhere fancy to enjoy each other's presence. We can enjoy being together even at the doctor's office, you know. Speaking of which, I probably have to make a doctor's appointment. I actually do have to make a doctor's appointment, but I keep procrastinating. Reading tit! If someone doesn't like Sancho, they're not gonna be around for long. Yeah, that is a threat. Also, if you ever want company to just run errands, llámame. Same, yo también estoy down. Tú me dices and I'm down. I'm down. ¿Quiere? No puedo decir ese médico, pero si ever me quiere acompañar al médico. We impulse bought a Wii once. I can't wait to bring someone to my house so that we can use my Wii and my Wii U. To me, those little runs are just fun because we're doing them together. Exactly! Yeah. Wait, I feel que... I remember que te acompañaron a lo de la licencia. Not gonna lie, I would have loved for someone to accompany me when I was renewing my driver's license. Because that was not fun. Like, any fucking thing that you have to do here in Puerto Rico regarding paperwork is always such a pain in the ass. And also, like, getting your car fixed is always really intimidating. So, yeah. No. I'm talking about the actual driver's license this time. Like, mi licencia. If one of your friends has a colonoscopy appointment, I'm sure he will be... I've actually accompanied someone to a colonoscopy before. But, I mean, they're my friend too, but they're a family member. Wait, who was with me when I got an endoscopy? I wasn't alone, obviously. I can't drive after that. Was it my mom? Yeah, it was my mom. Yeah, it was my mom. Yeah, yeah. Hello, love your hair. Thank you. Thank you, Manny Draws. Tú me dices cuando la pongo y yo le llego, dale, y yo le llego. I do that. I call my friends when I have to go to Walmart or something. See, that's cute. That's companionship. Seco. Ah, fucker seco. Hold my wand. We'll all go with you, all 50 of us. The next time I have a doctor's appointment, you guys are all going with me. Yeah, actually, that would be a horrible idea. Hi, Rafa! How are you? How are you? Actually, I've been procrastinating this one doctor's appointment that I really have to go to. But I'm a little bit scared to go. And I always dread it when I have to go. But I have to. I really have to, actually. She streams a doctor. Me streaming an endoscopy. They gave me it was really cool because it knocked me out in like a second. It was crazy. I would always yell with my buddy Elijah to Home Depot. Nice, I love Home Depot. 50 fucking people show up to raid the doctor's office. Can you do a fat pose? Is it that when they do like this? That's so sad. Typically go everywhere alone. Same. I do everything alone. Yo aguanto la cámara. Hey! Actually, like, my dad had surgery and his doctor was live. Like, my dad gave him permission to do that. But yeah, his doctor was live streaming my dad's surgery. And it kind of freaked me out because my dad sent me the link before he went under. And seeing a part of my dad got surgery like around here, and the thing is, like, you could see the camera inside of his like neck. That freaked me the fuck out. I had to turn it off because it was my dad. You know, like, I'm okay with watching surgery, but seeing like my dad's veins from the inside freaked me out. I don't know why. Hello, have you any chance to taken to a walk to Poland? I want to go to Poland. I love Poland. I love Poland. Hi, faceless turtles. We got surgery live streams now. Yes, your dad streams his insides. Apparently, that's crazy. Yo me muero. No, it's a bit me dio heebie-jeebies. It gave me the heebie-jeebies because the thing is, like, he was getting like a. It was basically a laser was shooting like the herniated discs in the back of his neck, and you can see his bone being like lasered off and chiseled, and it's his neck, you know, like one wrong move and yeah. Your dad changed parts. He's cyberpunk now. Are you saying that because my dad's an amputee? My dad is an amputee. You know, funny story about my dad being an amputee. Like, the thing with people who have only one leg is that I literally don't notice. Because I was raised with someone that has only one leg. See, you didn't notice. Okay, wait. I was raised by someone who only has one leg and wears a prosthetic leg. So whenever someone has a prosthetic leg, like, I dead ass do not notice. Like, to me, it's very normal. No, you're good, Illuminate. You're good. I was kidding. My dad's fine. Most people don't notice that he has a prosthetic leg on because he's usually wearing long pants and no one knows. But the thing is that growing up, people would like see my dad wearing shorts and they would be like, "Oh my God, B, why didn't you tell me that your dad's an amputee?" And it's like, what the like, wait, why do I need to tell that to people? Like, oh, by the way, my dad is an amputee. Just thought I'd let you know. I needed to give you a little bit of a heads up. Like, why do I need... I find it funny. Actually, fun fact, he's actually, like, the third person in my family who's an amputee. So again, I've always been surrounded by amputees. And crazy thing, they're all amputees for different reasons. My great grandfather, he got shot in his hand, like his arm, like his forearm, dead ass. So he was an amputee. My cousin, she's no longer with us, but she had cancer. She was an amputee. My dad was born with a birth like a defect, birth defect, deformality. Es una palabra. No sé. But basically, his leg was like not proportionate, so he had to get his leg amputated when he was 6 years old. And yeah, my dad has had an amputated leg his whole life. And fun fact, he actually joined regular sports teams because here's the thing, my dad was really good at baseball, but he didn't tell the coach that he only had one leg because he knew that if he told the coach that he only had one leg, that they were either going to bench him or they were going to put him on a separate team for people who are disabled. But my dad was like, no, fuck you. I actually run really fucking fast. So, yeah, my dad actually does, well, not now, but when he was a teenager, he ran really fucking fast, apparently. And nobody knew that my dad only had one leg until one day he hit a home run. He ran and he like slid, classic baseball move, like you slide in the dirt. But here's the thing, his leg got full of sand. So my dad, dead ass, apparently, my grandma was the one who told me this story. In the middle of the game, he took off his leg. He turned it upside down and he put it on again. And everyone was freaking out. So that's how they found out. Anyways, reading tit. I love how Karasha freaking out. Not me seeing him twice and not noticing. Yeah, I think but he wasn't wearing shorts the times you saw him, right? Yeah, he wasn't. So it makes sense. The one time we saw him, he was on the Insta stream. Yeah, you guys saw him one time on an Instagram stream. He was like, oh, that's it. The fact he played baseball with one leg is crazy. Yeah, he has a prosthetic leg, so yeah, it's kind of like, does he feel phantom pain though? I don't know. He doesn't. Not that I know of. Wait, did he become an amputee because of the neck surgery? No. It was when he was a kid. Not me seeing him twice. I need my eyes checked. Please take care of yourself. I'm trying. Deformed or deformation? Okay, I did say it correctly. I honestly want to chop off my left arm and right leg and have a Full Metal Alchemist. I played baseball as a teen. I did not play any sports. Your dad is badass. Es que tu papá camina tan... Yeah, my dad walks, like, normally. People don't know that he has a prosthetic leg. And apparently he tells me it happens to him a lot. Like, for example, he'll go to a work trip and suddenly he's wearing shorts and people who have known him for 30 years are like, you only have one leg? Like, it always freaks people out. But my dad's a good sport about it because, like I said, it's in his eyes, it's never something that has, like, dragged him back. So, yeah. Anyways, that's the context as to why if someone is an amputee, I will literally not notice, probably. It's like, oh. To me, being an amputee is, like, the same thing as either having curly hair or straight hair. It's like, okay. Yeah. I don't know. It's something I don't really take note of. It's really crazy. And it's happened to me that I meet someone who only has, like, one arm or something, and they tell me, like, oh, I like that you don't treat me weird because of being an amputee. And that's when I tell them, like, yeah, it's because of this. Because I don't like telling them, like, hey, my dad's an amputee. Because they might feel like I'm saying it in, like, hey, my dad's an amputee, so you might know. Hi, Lenny. I didn't know your dad is a... Yep, he is. My dad is very cool. Your dad has phantom pain like those for ER players. I have phantom pain. I want to ask about the hand exercising thing one day. The bomb? Genuinamente es que no se nota para nada. Yeah, no, it's not noticeable. Like, if all amputees are in a Facebook group. Actually, okay, I'll tell you guys a cute story about my... I love how we keep talking about my dad being an amputee. There was one time, and this is maybe something... I don't know if he remembers this as much as I do, but this is like a core memory for me. I don't speak about this a lot because I will cry if I do speak about it a lot. But I had a cousin that she died at a very, very young age from cancer. She was 10 years old when she died, like very young. But she was my age. I think she was 1 year older than me. But point is that one of the last times I saw her, we went to Poconos, like the snow ski resort together, and my dad was there, and she had gotten her leg amputated like maybe a year before that, but she was really, really, really ashamed of having only one leg. And mind you, that was like she was like 8 years old at that point. Imagine what's going through an 8-year-old girl's mind when you lose your leg because of cancer. And I remember that she was crying about it to my dad, and she didn't know my dad was an amputee. So my dad was like, "You think you can't do things because you only have one leg?" My dad literally just took his leg off, and he was like, "Look what I can do!" And he started like showing all his moves. And my dad started like going on a speech, like, there's nothing you can't do because you lose a leg. Like I did this, I've done this. Like, you are only limited by others' perception of you. But you can't let that happen. You need to, push yourself in spite of that. And I remember that she started crying, but like happy crying, and she was like so happy. And then she like actually like because she didn't want to wear the prosthetic leg, but after that she like actually put it on, and my dad was like showing her the moves with the prosthetic legs. So yeah, whenever I think about that, like deadass, like I'm trying so hard to not tear up right now. But yeah, that is inspiring and beautiful. And I'm trying so hard not to cry. Oh my god, it's one of those stories that like I'm so glad I can't forget that. Because I've erased most of my childhood from my mind, but that is such an important memory. But anyways, okay, yes, IQ points, Lenny, because I don't want to start crying. My dad is an amputee stream. No clickbait. I'm gonna interview. Actually, there's one story about my dad being an amputee that I'm not gonna tell you guys, because I've actually asked my dad if he would ever like to join me for a stream, and he was like down for it because he was like, I can probably tell them my stories. And I'm like, yeah, you have really cool life stories. And there's one story that I'm gonna save because I know he's gonna tell you guys that story. So I'm gonna keep that one. Santa! But my dad did real crazy shit. Nah, your dad has to go for that. Yeah, he was. Honestly, I could do without a leg. It would probably build character. Honestly, yeah, it's not as limiting as people make it out to be. New title if I stream right that way. I reread this. Oh, I had to switch devices. No worries. Like, he's actually Batman? Actually, when I was little, I thought my dad was a spy. Because I didn't understand what he did for a living. Because, like, he works... Like, he always wore a suit to go to work, but he doesn't work in an office. And he knows a lot of people. And he, like, when I was little, he would use, like, a briefcase. I don't think he does anymore. But I was like, holy shit. My dad's a spy. I knew it! Santa! 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 Lenny wants some IQ points! Ta-da! My great-grandma, part of her thumb was amputated in a factory incident. Oh no! That's crazy, treating someone different because, like, you missed part of your thumb. I don't know, it's been very insightful having an amputee as a dad. Because, like, people are very weird about it sometimes. So, yes. That would be a dope backstory. Sancho seems to realize he looks very sleepy. My mom is not an amputee, you guys. Don't worry. Actually, speaking of people being weird about my dad being an amputee, apparently there were people that were telling my mom, oh,
you shouldn't marry him because he only has one leg. Huh? Apparently that was a thing that happened because they were like, oh, but what if you guys have kids? And like, my dads have siblings and they're not amputees. And anyways, even if I were an amputee, who cares? Thanks for that IQ. Question, should I be someone happy for the employee that got fired? Hear me out. He treats me like a Wikipedia for every question for customer ask him and refused to learn to improve himself. He's made my best friend transfer to another store because he claims that she stole his sale. Honestly, I'm glad they got fired. Obviously, getting fired sucks and you don't know what they're going through. But still, like, that person sounds like, you know? So, no, I don't think you're a bad person if you do feel at least a tad bit joyful from that. I hope your mom slapped her. She didn't, because that was her own mother. I'm not joking. Ah, my estranged family members. That was interesting lore. Hetty Shreddy, that's what my wife does to me every night. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Wow. Jesus, that was a twist. Yeah, no, that's actually true. But the way I phrased it, I was like, damn. The one that died in that, no, my great grandmother died here. Both of my grandmothers are alive. The grandmother that I take care of and that I'm very close to is my paternal grandmother. My mother's mother, I have not seen since I was a child, who died there. Several people have died here. My great grandfather, my great grandmother. I think. No, pues no se murió aquí. Yeah, that's it. For a second, I thought that my great grandmother's partner, because she had like a husband after. Or did they get a divorce? I don't know. I wasn't alive for any of this. I saw like Rylan Grace cosplayer today at PRCC. They're an icon for that. V dies in an apartment every year. Hell yeah. Get out of there, V. No, you know, I'm okay with the fact that I think I actually do feel the spirit of my great grandmother in here. Like, hear me out. Like, there are some times where like I feel like an old presence. And I'm like, if ghosts are real, this is probably my great grandmother. Oh man, she must be so disappointed that I goon every night to my wife. Reading debt! You are the precious bro. You know, I used to get a lot of anxiety every time I gooned because I was like, oh my god, my ancestors are watching me. But now it's like, oh no. I think, honestly, like, if there is an afterlife, why the fuck would I be looking at my, like, family while they're fapping? Like, I would just be like, oh, okay. Okay, I'm not the only one. The goon outweighs the guilt. So sometimes it's possible we actually talking to her on the stream. Maybe when things fall all of a sudden when I'm streaming, it's because of my great grandmother who passed away here. Yeah. That's so real. See, exactly. No, because I used to genuinely get freaked out. I went to a Catholic school, so they were really like, they were very guilt trippy about these things. I haven't seen it. Sancho. He's gonna eat. He's gonna eat, you guys. Look at his ass. Look at his corgi ass. They look like little drumsticks. He's in his BBL era. Thank you. Catholic schools and guilt tripping. Tell me about it. It's fucked up. See, intrusive thoughts. Me siguió por mucho tiempo after my dad. Oh, I understand. Yeah, honestly, like, I've seen a lot of people that their intrusive thoughts get. I don't know. A lot of my friends have told me that they get a lot of intrusive thoughts as adults.
For me, they were a lot more intense when I was a child. But as I've grown, they've become more rare. I still get them sometimes, don't get me wrong, but I feel like when I was a kid, I think I just have a more innocent perception of the world. So I would make myself feel guilty for questioning things. I don't know if I'm explaining myself. Like peanut butter and jelly. I went one too. Aha! Yeah, a lot of Puerto Rican kids went to Catholic schools, huh? You should watch it. It's like 30 minutes. Envíamelo en coffee. Like el nombre para acordarme. I felt the same way, OMG. Yo, when I was a kid, I remember like I would pray and I would be like, dear God, can I please, I would pray. And all of a sudden I would get like an intrusive thought like, ha, God's not real. Praise Satan! And then I, like, my non-intrusive thoughts would be like, oh my God, God, I don't know what that was. That was not me. That wasn't on purpose. I'm so sorry. Did that happen to anyone here? I don't know. I meant he might get fired. Yeah, getting a new job is hard in this era. But at the same time, yeah, no. He sucks as an employee, so it's a good riddance at the same time. Damn, I live 50-50 through the thoughts, decisions daily. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they've kind of subsided. It wasn't intentional. It just kind of happened. But yeah, I'm gonna get something to eat. Me pegaste el sueño también. See you later. See you later. I once got told I should chop off a limb to get this one person's attention. What? What the fuck? That's insane. Anyways, when I was a child, I thought that when you die, there's gonna be a long line of people, and every people is being shown their sins and good deeds. Then it will be counted. Andrea, if you got higher good deed count, then you go to heaven. If you, not gonna lie, that was sort of kind of my view of heaven and hell too. It was kind of like that, like God and angels would like read out all your sins when you die. I felt like a demon. Same. The little girl that farted on camera. Oh, wait, is that the one that, what was that? I'm scared. That one? Damn, that happened to me way too. Okay, I'm glad this is common. Because I felt so bad because of that. Okay, because here's the thing. Like, I've told you guys about this. When I was a kid, my autism was a lot more obvious. Like, I would have, like, autistic tantrums, you know, and I would start hitting my head and that stuff. And people would accuse me of being possessed. And then when those things happen, I was like, oh my God, I am possessed. I don't know. Damn, that shit happened to me way too often. Ahora no son comunes, pero regarding that, I like how does my dad feel the fact that I'm kissing Butch in this house, like he's looking at me. I mean, you know what? And you're happy. And that's what matters. And that's what matters. And that's what matters. Maybe he's had a reformation in the afterlife. At this point, I would say, you know what? I want to feel even if this keeps spamming on my head. No, dead ass, like, I feel like the more I thought about it, the more it would happen. The honor system in Red Dead Redemption 2. Yes, that girl. I used to reference that video all the time in high school. I used to be a devout Catholic until I started to realize the people's fanaticism and the church's atrocities. You know, I'll be really honest. I'm not an anti-theist. If you are a believer, that is fine with me. But I don't think I've ever genuinely believed in, like, a God. I think I would just, like, if anything, only fear was instilled in me when I was little. But then once I grew a certain age, like, I didn't even believe in Santa Claus. Like, I remember, like, my parents still thought I believed in Santa at one point, and I was like, it doesn't make any logical sense. And I don't know, it was really crazy. I feel like my brain always perceived things in a very arbitrary way. You were better off when you were 10 than you are now.
Sancho ate. Happy indeed. Oh, maybe Sancho leaves and gets his Twitch account to chat on the stream. Don't. Wait, are you Sancho Damn Taquito? B believes a child is a god. That is my goddess. Yes, I'm a believer. Alexa played Baby by Justin Bieber. IDK, if I believe or not, honestly, like, I'd like to think there's something, but I've never been giving a reason to believe it's true. For me, it's not that I don't believe that there are some things that science still doesn't understand, you know? But I don't think it's explained through human-made religions either. And that's okay. But if you find comfort through religion, that's fine. That's fine. To me, I don't like the institution of Abrahamic religions. So I can never see myself becoming a Christian or any denomination in that sphere. But I have nothing against it. I once listened to cool analogy about heaven and hell, where they were both the same, both people living with long spoons on their hands and not being able to feed themselves. At hell, everyone was starving, and in heaven, everyone was feeding each other. Wow. For me, like, honestly, if there is an afterlife, I don't think there's heaven or hell. Because an okay, at least if it's a God that is aligned with Abrahamic religions, so Christian God or Muslim God or Jewish God, like, they're all the same God technically. How limiting would that be? You know, that is an omnipresent, omnipotent, all encompassing God, and you divide things so arbitrarily when you're supposed to know everything? Is there, like, I don't know. I really like the Good Place solution to this problem. That's why I love the Good Place, because I love these conversations. But in the Good Place, they kind of discuss that, like, being in a state of perpetual hell with no balance doesn't make sense, the same way that being in a state of perpetual heaven would just get you to a point where you just can't enjoy anything anymore because it's the same every day. I never had that feel instilled by fanatics, although, no, I'm not a bot. Hello. Not the F-boy you think. Not like that. Amen. My family thought I believed in Santa. When I was 4, I told them Santa doesn't exist because I saw them wrapping the, oh no, for me it was like, my parents asked me at one point, like, do you still believe in Santa Claus? And I told them, no, I've known for a long time, but I didn't want you guys to stop, like, enjoying the tradition, because I know that as a parent, like, you enjoy that illusion, but I didn't want to break it to them that I kind of came to that conclusion, you know? If God is real, then why do I lose all my pets? At some point in my life, I believe I will always be straight while being an ally because of my Catholic beliefs back then. When I was a Catholic, then started questioning myself last year. To this day, I still don't know what I am. I thought I was ace. You know, I believe that sexuality is fluid for a lot of people. Some people are, like, dead set. You know, once they discover who they are, they're, like, dead set. But for some people, it's fluid, and that's okay. For some people, some labels fit a certain part of their lives better. And in another part of their lives, another label will fit them better. At the end of the day, labels are just boxes, and I don't think any of us fit neatly into a box. And I'm not just talking about sexuality, I'm talking about a lot of things. And I think people are too obsessed with, like, trying to put a label on things. It's the same with careers, same with sexuality, same with relationships, and so many other things. Fear is such an awful way to make people believe it. Yup, I agree. Honestly, like, Christianity can be beautiful, but spreading it through fear is such a bad way to do so, because you can just spread it through love. Not to sound like a hippie. I don't think I'm Christian, but I do believe in divine creative force. I didn't know how to explain that to my mom. Sometimes parents are not very understanding about those things.
People can be non-religious and still Christian. Yeah, I've seen Christian atheists. That is a thing. That is a thing, actually. If I have a child and they believe in God, I want it to be because they find hope and love and comfort believing in them, not because they're afraid of being smited to hell. You know, for me, I'm very lucky that my parents, they were never like I think my mom is a Christian, but both of them never forced me to believe in anything. In their eyes, it was like, you choose your own path, learn about religion, and choose what you believe for yourself. Like, arrive to your own conclusion. And that was good enough for them, which I'm very grateful for, because honestly, that would be me if I were a parent. I have this weird urge to get shot off to space and forever traveling the vastness of the universe with nothing to worry, but appreciate the stars and galaxies. I also want to do that. Technically, God is the reincarnation of Balder from the Norse mythology, and Lucifer is actually Loki. B had 200 IQ moment with that. Santa Claus doesn't make logical sense. Yeah, because for me it was like, what do you mean he goes to every kid's house in the same night? And why don't the kids, like, okay, tú sabes que aquí en Puerto Rico siempre dicen, pero los niños en África. So in my mind was like, why do I get gifts and like a kid in Somalia doesn't get presents? That seems unfair and racist. Yes, sexuality is a liquid. Exactly. Well, it boils down to liquids sometimes. Is it normal for me to feel weird and sometimes unsafe to pray in public? Because every time I eat during my lunch break, I pray in the bathroom as I'm a Christian. While some of my workers are non-believers, I feel like they would judge me, but at the same time, I know they won't because they care about me. Besides the useless, yeah. I mean, I don't think they would judge you for that. You know, that's your own thing, and that's your own process with your own beliefs. So I would say try it. If they are being judgmental about it, that says a lot about them. But if they do treat you with kindness, as you've said before, I don't see why they would judge you for that. B, maybe you should go to a church if you're looking for a relationship person and a non-physical, just be person emotionally connected to someone for a church or religious group. I go to church sometimes because of my mom, because she plays music at churches. But I have friends who are Christian, but I typically have a hard time connecting with a lot of Christians because it always gets to a point where they say something that's like, okay, there we go. You know, like, it's happened to me with almost every Christian friend I've had, except for maybe like 2 of them. But it's either a homophobic comment or a sexist comment about me, or like oh, you'll change your mind, B, someday. You're gonna become a mother, or something like that, you know? But when I was crushing on a male fictional character, I was like, oh no. You know, Marsh, I don't think just because you crush on a fictional character, that affects like your IRL sexuality. Maybe this is an unpopular opinion. This is an unpopular opinion. But I simp, and I am such a slut for fictional characters. You guys know this. I am Zhongli, and I am going to my wife, Tartaglia, from the Hit Game Genshin Impact. That is a fictional character. That is... That is a fictional character. So, you know, I used to feel really conflicted about it because sometimes people would say like, oh, you're asexual? Then why do you like Tartaglia? And it's like, because he's not real. I don't know. It makes sense to me. No, for real, if God knows everything, then he knew every sin that every one of his creations would do, that he would be dooming them to. Yeah, exactly. Like, if he knows everything, then there is no free will. It's for me, that's contradicting. And I know Christians might tell me like, oh no, like there is free will because he allows you that choice. But if he knew already, it's kind of like destiny, no? That you're gonna make that choice. You're doomed to make that choice, and therefore you're doomed to go to hell. Like, he's letting people into the world that he knows are gonna burn in hell for the rest of eternity. And I don't think people realize, like, burning in hell for the rest of eternity. That is a long time. Is there a sin that really merits burning in hell for eternity? Like, think about it. For the rest of time. Constant pain. I can think of a few sins that, yes. But for, like, being gay? Come on. If a Lamb of God take away all the sins in the world, who's giving the sins to the world then? What's the new thing you've journaled? I haven't journaled about anything today. I will after the stream, I promise, though. I was too eepy. And also, I was doing something that I'm going to post about tomorrow, today. Yeah, you'd be like, Santa Claus, you racist as fuck. My mom explained to me that Santa Claus had magic to shrink and come inside the house under the door. Wow. That's cute, though. My mom would bring us to church, being a part of Catholic lessons. I wasn't really interested when I was younger, but half an hour per week, so I never really got mad. I was lucky to be taught by great people and not try to brainwash me or anything. That's good. That's good. Because honestly, I'm glad that I know about Christianity, and I'm glad that I read the Bible. It gave me a lot of knowledge and historical context as a result. But I'm not a Christian. However, I will say, on a positive note, there's a lot of values that I do have that I did learn from Christianity. For example, I don't do unto others what I would not like to be done unto myself. And I would say that I love thy neighbor. I feel like a genuine sense of love for a lot of people around me, and that's a value that was brought to me by Christianity. I had a friend, not for any, and not anymore for other reasons. He would always ask when I'm gonna convert. Yeah, see, like, that conversation that comes up with some Christians always, arrepiéntete, hijo del diablo. Wait, pardon my ignorance. No, you don't need to apologize for that. I've also felt internal shame for those things, Marsh. I love you too, Ghost. It's like when I get scared whenever someone's a devout Christian, I'm scared that they'll be outdid and bigoted. See, that's the thing. Like, some Christians are like, cool, we can have amazing conversations together. But other Christians, they try to convert me or something, and that's the issue. I love the Christians that allow me to have, like, genuine educational debates, like productive debates. Not like fighting debates. I actually had a Bible teacher who knew I was an atheist. And I remember we would dead ass sit down and talk about things. As the free will problem was one that we would always have discussions about. But he was like, you know what? I really like your insight, and it's making me think of how to approach this with scripture. Because he was in the process of becoming un sacerdote, like a priest, like a Catholic priest, like, yeah. So he was learning, and having someone doubt and making him, like, arrive to conclusions through his belief was helpful. Can I be straight and sim to Lenny? Because she is the best partner. That is, I respect that. You're the label that you put on yourself. I'm a believer and I can't make sense of it. Honestly, a lot of the times, if you are a religious person, there will be things that you can't make sense of 100%. And I think that's a part of being a religious person, that there will always be doubt. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I feel like that might, like, increase faith. No? Love thy neighbor. They ate with that one. That's a motto. It is a motto. It is a motto. Because sometimes people ask me, oh, why are you... For example, with me and my grandma. Like, why do you take care of your grandma? Like, there's no one's paying you any money, and, like, you're losing your youth, like, taking care of your grandma. And it's like, because I love my grandma. And I love the people that are around her. I love seeing the nurses there. I love, I just love. For me, love is the most natural thing in the world. For me, it is much easier to love people than to not love them. I feel like I automatically love people, and then they have to do something for me for that to change. It's like I don't know. Love thy neighbor, chat. Tattoo straight to hell. Oh fuck, I'm going to hell, guys. I was actually so scared to go to my mom's church because of all of my tattoos. Like, I was fucking scared, but they're actually really accepting. I still want to hear Hamilton songs. And then in the Discord be like, you want me to sing it? I like Say No to This. That one's really good. So the teachings is the people is it depends on the person. There's great Christians out there. I really like the radical forgiveness one. Really important lesson that I learned. Yeah, a lot of people like there's a healthy forgiving, you know, but I do believe people can change. Anyways, Manny boy, what the fuck did you do? I had like a late reaction because I just saw it in the chat. Let's see what freaky shit you said. Maybe you didn't say anything. Me voy a bañar ahorita, but okay, you did say reza feet in my mouth. Enjoy your shower, and thank you for the donation. Love others. Don't worry. Leave that to God. Go forward and do your best. Exactly. Not going to hell for being gay or having sex before marriage is no. In my school, they told people that they were gonna go to hell for masturbating, for wearing a tampon. That one's extra crazy. What was another one? That if you look at someone, like ligar, ¿cómo se dice ligar? If you're checking someone out, that's the same thing as having sex with them. God sees it as sex, you're going to hell. I don't think that's for humans to determine, no? You're the youngest looking 90-year-old I've ever seen. Thank you, it's my skincare routine. And hi, David! That's crazy thing to ask. Loving someone is enough reason. El amor se paga con más amor. Eso es todo. Yeah, living for other people we love is beautiful. For me, that's the meaning of life. The things and the moments that I've appreciated most throughout my life has been loving other people and sharing moments with them. For me, that is the most fulfilling thing in the world. Like, for example, my grandma has a friend in the elderly home that she's in, like the assisted living. And she was always talking to me that, she's trying to find this lipstick and she can't find it anywhere. And point is that I remembered it. I found the lipstick. I bought it for her and I got it for her. And when I gave it to her, she was just like, I barely know you. Why are you giving me lipstick? But she was so happy. And I don't know, like, I don't need a reason to do those things. I just do them because I think we can all be kinder to each other. Maybe some people think I'm naive for that, but I think we could all be kinder to each other. Those gestures can make people's days, you know? Yesterday, someone gave me some keychains with her Charlie and Zhongli on them, and I wasn't expecting it at all, and that was really special to me. That was like a really kind and unexpected gesture, and I felt really happy when that happened. You know, you never know if someone's having a bad day or if they're overstimulated, or you never know if no one around them does those gestures for them. So when they do receive those things, it feels nice. Honestly, live for myself because a lot of people have proven I only have myself. At the end of the day, yes, I only have myself. But also, if I lock myself away too much, I don't get to enjoy the most precious moments of life. Which is why I continue to live the way I do, you know? What I hate about Christians are the fact that they have to audacity to protest isn't very Christian. Yeah, they fail to realize Jesus flipped tables. Yeah, no, there's some Christians out, like, usually evangelical Christians, not all of them, of course, but there's a tendency, you know. Wait, tampon? Yep, in my school they said, like, the only thing that should go inside a woman's vagina is their husband's penis. Anything else, they're going to hell, including tampons. That's crazy. Ligar is flirting. No, ligar es como que checking out. Ligar is checking out someone. I went to church with an ex-GF when we stayed in a youth group thing after. The lesson was on gooning and how it's a sin. It was awkward and I never attended. Yeah, my school did youth groups and they fucking love talking about masturbation and porn. Like, oh my god. And like, here's the thing, all the guys there would always talk about like, I had a porn addiction. Like, okay, I know porn addiction. Some people struggle with porn addictions. That is true. But there's a tendency with a lot of Christian men, at least for me growing up. And I feel like it might have to do with the constant repression, you know? Like repressing all those, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, being Christian is about generally trying. Not like I will kill someone, but it's alright because I'll repent. To follow Christ's teaching. At least that's how I see it. No, I agree. I agree. I agree. At the end of the day, like, es como dice en español, primero que el ladrón juzga por su condición. Like, we can't judge other people for their sins while also being a sinner, you know? I say this as if I'm a Christian lady. Ligar is looking at someone with lust. Exactly. Wait, in Mexican, ligar means flirting? Manny boy, we need a resident. Wait, is he? I think he's showering. Manny boy. Sometimes in Mexican, words mean a different thing than in reggaetonero. So, yeah, it was a bunch of teens, primarily boys, a middle-aged guy doing on about porn to us. Yep. That happened a lot in my school. And in, like, the girls' side, no, in my school, like, we would do, like, retiros. Like, we would go camping together. And the girls and the boys would be separate, obviously. But there would always be a part where it's, like, a youth group where the boys get to talk about masturbation. And meanwhile, the girls are like, if a boy wants to have sex with you, you need to say no. Okay? Like, it was, I don't know, that the vibes were very different between the conversations. So, yeah. Anyways. Wow, I've had energy today, you guys. Despite my insomnia. Have I done well? You guys? Because I haven't slept at all. I feel like I'm doing well. Wait, I'm gonna fix my tits, though. I need to fix my tits. And yeah, I'm just gonna fix my tits because I'm a person who, yeah, okay. Yeah. Stream or whatever. Loser! Why loser? You're gonna be tired tomorrow and I'm gonna be mad at you for that. No, I'm not. I'm gonna sleep. Go to sleep. No, I will sleep. Guys, come on, manifest with me. Manifest, guys. Manifest. We're manifesting that I'm gonna sleep a full night. I think if it's me, but I kind of noticed those Christian who force others to hate and converse to Christian are the ones who go into. No, here's the thing. Those Christians that are very judgmental, the call is coming from inside the house. That's what I'm saying. Tuderma or something. I forgot what you taught us. Tuderma. You're doing great, but you should sleep. I'm enjoying it, not gonna lie. I love these conversations when we do have them on stream. What are we manifesting? That I sleep? Manifest. I think he's got Manny boy is taking his Manny boy shower. You're already delusional enough, so I gotta be real. I am gonna sleep, and I'm not gonna be tired tomorrow. You guys want a spoiler? You guys want a spoiler from what I'm gonna do tomorrow? You guys are gonna get special early access. I'm allowed to do this, so it's okay. I already told people during my wig styling stream that I'm gonna make basically like a collaboration for a month with a company that helps people find a job. Basically, it's a hiring solutions company. And the thing is that, as I'm sure you guys can relate to, you end up applying for a lot of jobs and none of them call you back. Well, this company is like 100% human and they help you connect with someone who's actually like a real company and also based on your skills, your qualifications and everything. So it's really cool. That's what you meant by retiring, you guys. Are you gonna go play Genshin and go on Twitter? Unfortunately, for now, I believe they do work with remote companies, but mostly Puerto Rico. It's mostly for Puerto Rico. The post will be in Spanish, but I do believe that they can hook you up with some U.S. jobs. And remote jobs, yes. And Puerto Rico, obviously, yes. So, not joking, that's so cool for now. Yes, thank you! Finally, a goated be at. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek. But we're gonna make like a carousel post. That's me in a cosplay. And we have like info. That's the anime character. You guys are gonna see it tomorrow on my Instagram.
That's me again. I'm cosplaying this character. Yay! So yeah, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. And I'm gonna be posting a few videos this month about like employment struggles. They will be in Spanish, so I hope you guys support me. But I think it's pretty cool. I'm still gonna post my regular stuff regardless, but I just think it's cool that this was the kind of opportunity that arrived to me, because I've been very steadfast on not working for certain companies because I believe them to be sketchy or non-helpful to the people that follow me. So I wanted to work with people that actually help. And I think that's exactly that. So I think it's really cool. Supporting that 100%. Thank you. But you guys don't have to really buy anything. It's just basically like if you guys click the link, it basically, if you are looking for a job, obviously, if you guys are looking for a job, or if you want to be al tanto with employment opportunities, they can help you with that. And like I said, it's 100% human. A lot of companies these days are using AI to go through resumes. Here, like an actual human will read your resume and hook you up with jobs that are right for you specifically, and they're gonna actually help you in the hiring process, like, hey, give you pointers, tips. So it's really cool. It's really, really cool. What's the site? PSS Pathfinders. PSS Pathfinders. You guys are gonna see the QR code, the links. It's gonna be in my page for a little over a month. So yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be everything's gonna be posted tomorrow, so you guys are gonna see it tomorrow. I'm actually really excited about it. Like, not gonna lie, when they called me and they were like, this is gonna sound like a crazy idea. And I was like, you know what? It's crazy, but in being in the cosplay community, I've met more young people than ever because I've always been kind of antisocial. And everyone struggles with employment, myself included in the past. So I think this is like a perfect niche. I don't know. Why should you quit skateboarding? No hablo español, no puedo trabajar. But yeah, sorry for the little tangent. But I am going to be posting that tomorrow. I only have to edit a little. I think I put a typo on one of them. Wait, which one was it? Oh. Where is it? They told me I had a typo. Now I can't find it. That was so embarrassing, not gonna lie, because it was a really obvious one too. But anyways, it's an agency? Yeah, it's like an agency. Sorry, I've been yapping for 3 hours, so I get thirsty. But they basically help employees find jobs, but also they help the companies hire them to find the perfect employees. So yeah, and they're an HR and staffing solutions company. That is what they are. So yeah, are you gonna cosplay as Miko and tell people to get a job? No, I'm gonna be cosplaying as the Pathfinder girl. Here's a picture of me. Wait, do I have like a normal picture of me? Okay. I took these this morning. That's what I was doing all day. Not gonna lie, this took a long ass time because I also filmed a lot of videos. And this is my wife. Yeah. This is me taking a picture, and that's Ivany and my best friend Paola. Thank you. Is that a long ass scar? Hair? That is long hair. She has long hair, but she also has like a red scarf on her neck. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys. Paola, new character unlocked. She's the one who has a matching tattoo with me. I don't think she'd mind if I show a picture of her. Wait. Let me show a picture where she looks hot. She is hot. She's my sister. Look at her. She's beautiful. I love her. We've been friends for a very, very long time. That's us at the Comic-Con together. Rivanki saw her. I've actually heard of Ivany. You've heard of him?
a job application in my mind. That's the stuff in my deepest nightmares. I actually want to make a... Wait, maybe you guys can help me. I want to make... So basically, I have to do the carousel post tomorrow. But I also have to make, like, memes. Like, short videos. And I thought about making, like, a job application meme video. But I'm so bad at coming up with ideas sometimes, so... She is very sweet, and she's very pretty. She let us cook. Maybe we can do, like, a brainstorming stream. I've actually got it rejected from U.S. Opportunity last week. Timing is immaculate. Yeah, I've gotten rejected from a lot of jobs. When I graduated from my data science degree, I applied to over 200 different companies. That's why I ended up working at Sephora. And your meme censor the word job. See, like, actually, we actually met up, like, me and the people from the company, and I was telling them, because they were telling me that they're having a hard time, like, getting young people to, like, apply for jobs through them. Because most of them use things like Indeed, but also a lot of young people feel like they apply to jobs and no one calls them back, which is a problem that they're not gonna have with them. And I was telling them, like, there's memes about this. We can use this for marketing. It's perfect. That's why I told them it was a really good idea, because Gen Z already has so many memes about jobs. Like the job application meme, and also the unemployed friend meme, and like, how's the job search going, son? Like, there's so many ideas with this. I don't know. What are the parameters of the meme? Obviously, it cannot be inappropriate. It can't be improper. I have to translate it to Spanish, but I can take care of that. So yeah, I've never felt sad or anything being rejected. It's the market. Yeah, I've never felt sad about it, but it was frustrating. Could have gotten a remote job right now, but I sold my laptop. Yeah, I am very lucky that I work remote, because not gonna lie, like, I have nightmares about retail still. Don't get me wrong, like, Sephora was paying me better than any of the data. This is sad. Sephora was paying me better than the data science jobs here in Puerto Rico. That's crazy. That's crazy. But they were also, like, I didn't have health insurance. I didn't have any benefits because there was, like, a loophole. So, yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Emo B? Do I look emo? Happy I won't spend 4 hours minimum on traffic. I could never. Tired of running your resume down to mid just to get stomped? Click on the 2D waifu to learn more. Wow. I'm gonna do a brainstorming stream with you guys. That's actually a good idea. That way, it's like giving you guys crayons. I actually really like giving you guys crayons, because you guys get really creative. You guys have better ideas than I do. I'm not very smart, so yeah. Would you go back there, though, to Sephora? No, absolutely not. Like, only if I really have no other option. Only if I really need to put food on the table. Because my problem with Sephora wasn't so much my coworkers or anything. The main problem was, obviously, I didn't have benefits, which sucked. But they were basically working me the maximum amount of hours that they can give to someone without having to give them benefits. And here's the thing, they would give me surprise shifts that they would put onto, like, sick time or overtime, so it wouldn't count. There was a lot, and these are all legal here in Puerto Rico, unfortunately. So yeah, legal loopholes. And also the hours. Oh my fucking god, this was my main qualm. And I complained about it politely so many times. Like, you could not give me a shift to work from, let's say, 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. Then the next day have me working from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Like, they would always switch up the hours I had to work, so my sleeping schedule was fucked. So yeah, I worked in operations, so I wasn't like, retail, but it was still like, and also I was fucking up my back because, like I said, I worked in operations, so I had to carry a lot of very heavy boxes, which sucked. Tyler! No worries. No worries. I'm glad you've been hiking and visiting your family. How's everything? I missed it too. You would have really enjoyed the conversation we were having earlier. Working in retail is straight hell for most of, yup. Sometimes they would put me to, like, as cashier. I don't want to tell people to apply for the Sephora credit card. Oh my god! I made it to the location with 20 minutes to spare. Nice! That's one whole episode of anime. Very nice. Very nice. But there were benefits to working at Sephora. Mainly, they gave me a ton of free shit. Like free perfume, free skincare, free body wash, free shampoo. Like, I had luxury self-care items. I still have a lot of them. I'm still getting rid of them. So yeah, that one was pretty cool. I worked graveyard shift for a year, and so tried to maintain a social life on weekends, going back and forth between nocturnal and normal mess with my mental. Yeah, for me, I loved working graveyard shifts. My problem is that they would give me graveyard shifts for 2 days, but then they would give me like a normal shift in the middle, and then they would give me another graveyard shift. Like, I would tell them, like, when am I supposed to sleep? When am I supposed to see my family? Like, what? Yeah. Is that how you got the microcurrent device? Believe it or not, no, I actually got the microcurrent device. I feel like that microcurrent device has been with me. I kind of want to say since the pandemic. And yeah, I probably don't need to use a microcurrent device at my age, but I think of prevention. Yeah, eventually I stayed nocturnal even on weekends, and it was better for me. Yeah, I prefer nocturnal. When am I supposed to goon all over my wife? Exactly, that's what I told them. Yeah. Guys, you guys have 4 minutes. So you guys can't scold me. You guys have 4 minutes. Don't worry, we'll get you that radio frequency. No, those are fucking expensive. I've actually thought about radio frequency devices so many times because I feel like that would be the one thing to really tie up my skincare together. Because you know what I did get for free? The Dr. Dennis Groth light mask, which is like $500, and I have it for free. And I use it every day. So yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'd like a more physical job rather than spending the day thinking, managing expectations. But I also feel privileged for working remotely, etc. I like my remote job because I get to interact with people. And I do like what I do because I work with, I still work with data science technically, just in a different way that I expected. It's more of like in the education world. I thought that I was gonna be like programming and shit behind that. Wah! Flatsilo! Pontolo! Thank you for following! Anyways, as I was saying, like, I thought that I was gonna, I don't know, be behind a computer programming and building machine learning models and stuff, which I do voluntarily for other things, you know, because I don't want to get rusty. But in my job, I don't usually tend to do that. I usually educate people about those things, or I talk to experts in the field on how to apply those things into the educational sphere in an ethical manner. That's what we do. And sometimes I tutor people. And sometimes I offer courses. So yeah. And I also do like business related stuff for that company because it's a small business. So, and I've been there the longest. So I do a lot of stuff. So yeah. Oh, I see. As soon as I get back, you decide to leave. You were telling me to go to sleep, and now that I say I'm gonna go to sleep, you start guilt tripping me? You know, you would really get along with Shoddy because she loves guilt tripping me. I'm currently doing, wait, I got lost. We've got at least 5 minutes. I'm currently doing everything at my work. Right now, we are short staffed. That's why you're always so tired. I hope I hope you're getting some rest, and I hope that they hire more people, because it sounds like you've gotten sick a few times because of this. Speaking of pandemic, did you get vaccinated before? I did. Wait, what's the worst job you've ever had, twin? Honestly, probably like Sephora's like a mixed bag. Like, don't get me wrong, I still talk to a lot of my coworkers and even my ex-boss, but there's some people there that made my life miserable. Also, the schedule thing, like, I felt horrible all the time. So yeah, I would probably say it like that. Yeah. Reading tit! That's so cool. It seems like you will always be learning from being around those people. Yeah, it's really cool. Last week I got to talk to an AI engineer who specializes in King Duck, thank you for following! Who specializes in pedagogy, so in the education field. And it was really great. And he told, not gonna lie, this always gives me imposter syndrome. But the thing is, I was kind of interviewing him, and he was like, these are the best questions anyone in the industry has ever asked me. And I was like, oh my god, I wrote those. I wrote it. I felt so proud of myself for like 2 seconds. I'd get along with Shoddy because she's pretty and amazing and have no principles in the face of pretty woman. Period. I want to see Shoddy. Busy bee. Huge respect for that. Virgo. Sancho is a kind of machine learning dog. Wait, I'm lost in the chat. I worked in the sewers where, what? I went to cosplay Ryland Grace. Do it! So Sephora could have been better. Yeah. Like, honestly, I don't want to bash it too much, because there were a lot of good moments at Sephora, but also there were not so good moments at Sephora. Like, actually, when I left, some of my supervisors and a lot of my coworkers started crying, and they made me cry when I left, and I still get emotional about it. Actually, wait, I think I have this in my memory journal. I hope it doesn't have my real name on it. But they would call me B. I don't think it has my real name on it. Yes! They bought me cupcakes, and I kept, like, the note that they gave me in the bag, and I glued it here because, I don't know, I thought that was so nice. And when I left, they also gave me a bunch of makeup bags and stuff. So, I don't know. Like I said, it was good and bad. It was bittersweet when I did leave. Every time I visit, I give them cookies. I buy them David cookies because I would like arrive like once per month with a bunch of cookies for everyone. Currently, my manager is processing, doing interviews, and looking for closers, as he knows I can't close a lot due to me being in school. But currently, it's a temporary skin thing, me doing billion roles. But it seems like you're stretching yourself very thin. And you're also studying, which, yeah. Anyways. Yeah, I know about Artemis too, of course. Acabo de ver tus stories. ¿Cuánta batería te queda? .02. Damn, and you say you're not smart. You've been around Sancho for a long time. That's exactly. I'm just absorbing them IQ points, you guys. Please read my message so I can head out. Oh, where is it? But I'll be photo dumping and showing y'all a couple of things I did. This one? And take care of my friends. I'll see you next week. See you, Tyler. Do all your things you need to do. Have fun. Be in the moment. And I can't wait for the photos. And also, I am gonna send you something as a response in the near future. Sorry that I wasn't ignoring you. Okay? Anyways, yeah. Reading tit. Don't forget to let us know how much you slept in the morning so we can judge you for it. Watch me sleep like 30 minutes. Reading tit. Éxito. Gracias. Sephora blessed with the legendary beauty artifacts and items. Exactly. Oh, so you're concerned about someone else stretching themselves thin? I'm gonna hurt you. Guys, I'm taking care of myself. What are you talking about? I don't stretch myself too thin. I stretch my wife every night. Reading tit. ¿Y qué vas a publicar mañana?
Un post carrusel. Ya lo verán. En colaboración con una compañía. Jijijiji. Next stream when? Tomorrow! If you don't sleep a good amount, I'm threatening you to end stream early tomorrow. Reading jet! Sleeping 277 seconds is fine. Exactly. No, you're taking care of everyone but yourself. What do you mean? Get some sleep before you I will. See, and I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm gonna end the stream. But I've been enjoying this stream a lot today. Not gonna lie, I was really nervous about streaming today because I was like, not gonna lie, I'm not gonna perform. I am not gonna perform today. I'm just gonna exist. And I hope that they enjoy existing with me for a few hours because I definitely enjoy when you guys exist with me. So, yeah. Pull an all-nighter. That's been my whole week. You did a 10 out of 10 performance. Thank you. You can keep streaming and ignore everyone if you want. You have... You always encourage me to do the all-night. Not gonna lie, I should do an all-nighter stream one day. But I have to plan that out, you know. Leon Kennedy cosplay, please. There's your streak. You just be your authentic self and we'll watch. Thank you. Thank you. You guys can also be your authentic selves in the chat. Like, you can be silly sometimes. You can be chill sometimes. And I'll accept you all the same. No, you should not. I'll hurt you with you don't need to do that. See, I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm gonna go to sleep right now. Right now, guys. That'll probably last till 12 a.m. for me or even more. Overnight stream, hell yeah. All-nighter stream and it's gonna be like 10 p.m. for me. Right. Diablo, que hora hay allá? Son como las 6. I'll make out with you, expert, if you join my site. Whoa, whoa, whoa. H2O? Damn, I drank all of this during the stream. That is a lot of water. Thanks for your commitment to the stream, even though I should stream more than me. No, actually, if I cancel a stream, it means I really feel sick. Like, I will not cancel a stream just for the sake of canceling. Like, I feel bad even being late here because the same way there's some people here that I know separate their time for it, and I want to respect people's time. I don't know, I'm very considerate about those kinds of things. But I have to be fucking sick to cancel. It's 10:30. Yup. Bestie, I drank 2 water bottles since I had to lock in. Nice. Go piss, girl. Yeah, go piss. Don't look at my nails, chat. I ripped them off earlier because they kept getting caught on things. You guys want to see a picture of what my nails looked like before I fucked them up? Do I even have pictures? Never mind, I don't have... Never mind. Wait, you can kind of see them in this picture. They had little rhinestones on them with stars and shit. It was really cool. Oh shit, I haven't sent her this picture yet. This is me with Pitivero. Ah, I love her. She's so cute. And she's so sweet. I hope I can get closer to her. I can see B playing VR chat on the low. I would fucking die if I play VR because I'd get so dizzy. Did she step on you again or no? No, she didn't step on me. I bought a print though. Reading me in the chat or sleeping are definitely easy decision. I have to drive over the speed limit to a turn. No! Do not do that! I get mad as fuck sometimes. Wait, be considerate about your own condition. This is one of the only things that generally frustrate. No, Rose. You know me for like 7 months, okay? You don't know how bad I was towards myself a few years ago. I don't even drink anymore. That's a start. I eat very healthy. I even take into consideration lowering my sodium intake. See? That is taking care of myself. And rather than consuming things that I know will depress me, I try to consume things with a lot of music. Because I know that'll make me feel better. Reading tit! Bro gets dizzy with GeoGuessr VR would straight up fucking dead ass. That's like the most pussy thing about me. Like the thing that makes me lose the most aura points is the fact that I get so motion sick. Especially with GeoGuessr. Like who the fuck gets dizzy with GeoGuessr? That is very pussy behavior, B. Just because you're better doesn't mean that you're okay. I'm okay. You're lucky you got out of alcoholism.
That's a trap most people don't escape. Yeah, I remember the day I said I'm not gonna get drunk again. If I get drunk, it has to be like a major celebration of something, like and it'll be like a celebratory drunkenness, not like relapsing into alcoholism. But you know, I found that when I do drink, I just don't, like, I can dead ass have a drink and I'm like, I don't feel that need I used to feel. Like in the past, like my body would ask for alcohol, but I don't feel that anymore. Even when I do drink, I don't feel the temptation. Even yesterday, I thought about, like, people were ordering drinks when I went to the restaurant, and I was like, you know what, I'll have tea. And I was completely fine. So yeah, you gotten better, and you helped us get better in a ways too, so huge thanks for that. Yay! That actually makes me really happy to hear. That's, for me, that makes me more proud than anything else. By the way, did you get the package? Reading it! We should all... Okay, Kahoot. Don't drink, guys. Manny boy already drinks enough for everyone. I don't drink. Say Manny boy, I don't drink at all anymore. I used to drink a lot. I don't anymore. Like, I would drink sometimes. Like, there was one time. This was the first time I realized just how bad it was. Because I drank 5 bottles of wine alone and I didn't realize it. Like, other people, I thought they were drinking with me, but they told me, oh, we stopped drinking wine, like, at the beginning of the night. You're the only one who's drinking. And I was like, I finished all these bottles alone? And that's when I realized, like, holy shit, I have a problem. Because that's the thing, like, some people, when they're really alcoholic, like, it takes a lot for them to get drunk, you know? I made that decision too. The bad thing is that I never drank. It's better if you didn't drink. Not yet Holy Week, apparently. So holidays. Yeah, tomorrow's Easter! I'm not gay! It's funny that I'll get drunk every 3 to 4 months, but I'm so weak for alcohol, I'll get crazy every time. When I did get drunk, I would just get, like, really philosophical or really emotional. But not in a bad way, in like a, you know, I'm so proud of you. I'm not gonna lie, I do that even when I'm not drunk. Sometimes I look at my friends and I just see them, like, glowing in a way they hadn't glowed before, and I'm like, you're all grown up. I'm literally older than you. I don't know. I'm very emotional. ¿Por qué no nos tocó la vida alcohólica stream? No. What do you have planned tomorrow, by the way? Like, for the stream? I want to do something cool tomorrow because I feel like I've been doing a lot of just chatting. So I'm going to try to do something different, but I still haven't come up with anything. I had to cut off my buddy because he couldn't handle his liquor, and I'm actually so pressed because of it. It feels so fixable. Yeah, it feels fixable, but for some people, trust, I know, I have lived with many alcoholics. Yeah, it's impossible for them, even when it destroys their life. So yeah, same element. I have so much consideration for you, bro. No, before stream, yeah, I'm gonna do the corporate collaboration thing tomorrow. I'm gonna post that, and I'm also gonna go see Shoddy. So yeah, yo estos días estoy durmiendo lo que tú no duermes. Pues quieres saber algo, yo voy a dormir ahora. Maybe digital drawing? Have you tried one? Like, me drawing digitally? I have tried it. The collaboration tomorrow contains an event? No events yet. We have talked about it if this goes well. But yeah, it's just posting and informing people that, hey, you don't need to worry about AI replacing your job. There's actually solutions for this, believe it or not. So yeah. Actually, the conversation, they are industry experts on, like, the topic of jobs, and there's so many industries that are growing even with the growth of AI, and it made me realize just how pessimistic the internet is. Because here's the thing, like, yes, we need to talk about problems, but we also need to talk about what are the solutions, and the internet doesn't tend to do that. So that's why I kind of like their approach. I will replace AI. You on your own are gonna replace all the AIs. If we ever have a question, you guys have to directly ask Besmus1337, okay? You can't go to no ChatGPT, no Claude, none of that. None of that. I'm thinking about taking a tactical nap after lunch tomorrow. I would love to do that. I can't nap though. I just don't fall asleep. He was gone through. I realized that he smashed up a hotel. Oh God. Yeah, when people get violent when they get drunk, that's a whole other story. I thank God I wasn't one of those people, but I've witnessed it a lot. And I've been at the hands of, I'll leave it there. I'm an industry expert on your. Hey, that's my wife. Yep, that would be so cool. Also, collaborative drawing with. Wait, that could be risky, but I couldn't put the people that I trust in the chit. Wait, that's a good. Oh, wait, that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna write it down because I'm so sleepy that I feel like I'm gonna forget. Collab. Fuck, this pen is out of ink. Collab. Drawing. Stream. And I'll add the people that I know in the chat will not draw swastikas and shit. So yeah. Problems get clicks. Solutions don't, unfortunately. Yup, unfortunately. What are you gonna do after that, Manny boy? Oh, that wasn't for me. I refuse all questions. Then how are you gonna replace AI? Vesmus, the AI. Vesmus GPT. D. That will be such a cool one. I think it'll be fun. I love it when we all have crayons together. I should be barred from this because I am not trustworthy Tyler. Trustworthy Tyler here. All right, maybe there go my plans for tomorrow. Actually, there is a stream that I do want you to be in, Rose. I kind of want you guys to help me with Reels ideas. And I'm thinking about maybe doing that as my middle of the week stream. So let's see. I'll make sure to skip it, but you're so creative. I'll just redirect to Wikipedia. I love Wikipedia. With what? Reels ideas, like TikToks and shit. But anyways, guys, gay people, gay people, gay people, gay people, gay people, gay people, gay, 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 gay person. I'm not gay. Ese día voy a estar enfermo. You called. Guys, I'm a little bit eepy. All right, skip one of my messages. What? I didn't skip anyway. Guess I just go fuck myself since B doesn't want me to have fun. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Damn, B made me think I'm gay now. Yeah, you guys are all gay. I'm not gay. You are gay. You're gay, and that's okay. You're girly pop. I'm gonna try to send real ideas next time. Hell yeah! But anyways, guys, I'm 17 minutes over. You guys remember when I said I'm gonna end the stream in 5 minutes? Uruguay? You're from Uruguay? I'm not gay. I can be gay if it means that I can. Hey, that's my wife. I can tell that I don't have a place here. I guess you just. That's not true, expert phantom. Hey. That was for you. Le pote. Tú tienes el lele pote. Esa va a ser la canción que vamos a cantar como esta banda de pop rock latino que somos. Le pote. And there's this song I wrote for Ivany like at 2 a.m. It was Yo soy letete, tú eres letete, todos juntos somos letetes. Muchas gracias. Bet on me. I'm kidding, don't worry. I know, you stole that song and I won't. That's not true. The band fell off me. I did write it. Hope your day is not so trying tomorrow. We thank you, Rafa. I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow too, Rafa. Muy bien. 7 minutes. So you made a song for each of us? I can make a song for each of you. Yeah. Stop it! Damn, not again. Okay, I'll end the stream since you guys want me to end it so badly. But I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Yay! Yay! Anyways, guys. Wait. Oh, wait. Guys, wait! I can't end the stream. Marsh said, wait. What would my song be? Anyinya. Anyinya. Uh-oh, I'm sleepy drunk, you guys. Ooh, anyinya. And you have, okay, wait, guys. Okay, guys. Like, this is Marsh's song. So I do anyinya, and you guys start doing like this. And Marsh is just in the middle standing, and everyone in this chat is doing like this, okay? Anyinya. Are you moving your head? Anyinya. It's called anyinya. Anyinya, you guys. Reading chat. I still have to listen to your sketch show voice messages. I love those voice messages, and they're very creative. What do you mean? If you want my opinion, I think you shouldn't end the stream. But I have to eat. I'm actually very eepy. I still have to wait for B to respond to the stuff I asked on Christmas, and the other, that's not true. I sent you the tattoo, so you can't say shit. Me throwing my head in a circle at home. Hell yeah, we're all doing anyinya. No, Terran! I'm about to end the stream. Oh no! I'm sorry, Terran. Oh no, my vegan friend Terran. Oh no. Wait, Terran, can you join us for this dance? You just need to do this. Okay, are you doing it? Terran? Everyone. Anyinya. Okay, I need to stop. I'm getting drunk. We're sacrificing Marsh. When the chatter of immediate eepiness joins the stream. I haven't slept. Thank God the lyrics does not contain bread stealing. You did steal bread, though. Lol, TBH, that was also after I reminded you like 40 times and after I had to remind you on stream because you kept forgetting off stream. I'm sorry. Yo soy despistada. Someone sample. Throw your head in a circle, Terran. Exactly, Terran. It's not gonna work if you don't throw your head in a circle. Throw your head in a circle. Stop it! I don't like that one. We should all keep Marsh around for a while. Whoa, expert phantom. What does that mean? Charge brain battery. That's what I want to do. Vesmus, let's see if I cave first or B caves into my demands. I'm also gonna go on strike and see how it goes. Instructions unclear. I'm throwing too much ass in the general part. Nice. Jiggle that ass. Hell yeah. Anyways, guys. Oh no, I'm dizzy now because I have low iron and I eat grass. Oh no. My iron was really high. Wait, where's chair? It was inside you. Yeah. Damn, I was so sleepy today that I forgot the chair. I gotta go to sleep. Love ya. Love you. Good night. Thank you for being here. Espero que te lo hayas disfrutado y espero verte pronto. Like, I just think keeping Marsh in the stream in the future would be more valuable if he wasn't here. He usually is here. And I'm really glad that he is. He's a very important part of this community. Bye. I'm finna head out and sleep. Bye, Lenny. I'm also gonna go to sleep. We almost got away without noticing the chair. It's inside you. And the chair was inside you all along. Yeah, it's inside you. Yeah. Yeah, it's in. Stop it! What you called me? I already forgot. Va perdiendo la máquina. Maybe the chair was the friends we made along the way. Exactly. I go to sleep. Okay, guys, I'm also gonna go to sleep. I also wanna go to sleep. And I'm glad that you love being here, Rachel. I love you. And I love all of you guys too. I wasn't kissing your lips. I was kissing your eyeball. I hope that felt romantic. Damn, ignore so hard. What do you mean? It's funny because he thinks I'm joking times two. I'm sorry. I'm mad at you. You don't need to be so tsundere. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go to eat. No, right. Stop. Stop. Good stuff groping my eyeballs, but good night. Anyways, guys, bye. I love you. Sleep well. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yay, I hope to see you guys there. Bye.